I would love to go to
I'll go
Japan.
live in fucking Antarctica. I don't care. Like, I'll go live in a lot of places.
America wants
like,
to keep us trapped in America.
Yeah,
to keep
they
the
do.
money going.
They don't even show you other
Nope,
places
they
for real.
don't.
Like, unless it's
Nope.
like resorts and like, you know, like
very true.
places that they're
That's
invested
very
in.
true.
Like, they have their money invested in, like Hawaii and, you know, Puerto Rico.
Or if
Or
they're
like
an ally.
Yeah, something like that. But like, they don't tell you to really go to these places for real. Like, they might talk about them and stuff, but they don't be like, oh yeah, take a trip to Japan and like live there for a month. Like, but over in like Europe, people work and then they go do a sabbatical for like a year.
You're Batman?
I'm Batman.
Well, I know Batman.
We know Batman.
Now
Yeah.
we know you Batman though.
You sure you know I'm Batman?
No.
You just told you.
Right. So you believe me?
No.
Right.
So you thought you have superpowers?
Batman don't have
But then you a
superpowers.
liar.
Right.
But then you a liar, bro. You don't want to be a liar.
Am I a liar? If you
Nah,
can't
if
prove
you're
I'm
not
a liar.
Batman, if you're not
I'm about to
Batman,
say, if you ain't stalking this man 24/7.
Yo, no.
So can you know if somebody's lying though?
Can I know if someone's lying?
Yeah.
body language.
Can
Yeah.
Batman tell if someone's lying?
What's the way you can tell that somebody lying though?
People can't sit still.
Word
shift.
word usage.
A lot of times people like
word usage.
cross their arms.
That's true.
I'm a
Stuff like
firm
that.
believer that word choice is the biggest thing, and you're going to tell the truth whether you want to or not. You're going to put the wrong word in the wrong place, and I'm going to find that one word and be like, but why did you say it this way?
So what about a psychopath? What's it called? A psychopathological liar or some shit like that? Somebody actually believes that.
Pathological.
Yeah, what's it called?
Pathological.
I got a friend that he lies. Like just off top, I already know you lying. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that today.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, I already know you lying. Like I can tell by what you're saying. You're lying.
Yeah.
I don't have to see you. You can do it over the phone. You want me to believe this?
Yeah.
Like, come on, guy. I already know your track record. You gotta try a little bit harder.
Mine is eye contact, and I could just read the tone of a person's voice when they lie. Like I could tell. Like I tell Haley all the time, "Nah, keep it real. What's up?" You know, just off of her tone. You know, I could hear the switch up. Even though you try to sound like you said, you try to sound regular, but it's something that's just off. And then eye contact. If you can't look at me, sometimes you know you just can read like, "Nah, you capping." You
Oh no,
feel me?
I look people directly in the eye.
But you're a different
I
breed.
choose my words.
But you,
I'm
I mean, but you hip on how to do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's a different.
I say it very convincingly.
Yeah,
And I
you
look
can.
at you like,
Yeah.
I just started giving people eye contact like a year ago. I always felt awkward looking somebody in the eye. I'd be like this type of shit.
No, I gotta
no.
give eye
Really?
contact.
I gotta give
Yeah.
eye contact too.
Only for
I
interviews.
have to.
Only for interviews.
I have to, just because, like, if I'm talking to you, I gotta look in your eyes, because I that's the only way I'm gonna actually, like,
Shades.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
Even with
for real.
shades, I still gotta, like, look at the shades, bro. Just like,
Oh.
you might not be looking me in the eye, but I'm looking you in the eye at least. You know what
That's
I mean?
real.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
always look people in the eye.
That's
when I'm
real though.
talking
That's
to them.
real.
I look people in the eye because that's how I practice at not looking at girls' boobs.
Oh,
I feel you.
that's how you did
When
it.
I was younger, that was something like my dad like impressed on us. Like when you talk to people, make sure that you look them in the eye. It's just a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what he said. You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
like that's
For
something
sure.
I always did, and it's just a force to habit now. Like I'm always if I'm talking to you,
Right.
it's just I don't feel awkward looking at you in the eye and talking to you.
I have to.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah,
do
I
sometimes.
have to. I feel
Like,
I feel
I have
weird
to.
not. You know what I
because
mean?
I can't just talk to you if I'm looking over here and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It
I
just
could.
Don't even make sense.
Yeah.
I'm awkward then. I look in your eye. If it's some serious shit, I'm looking in your eye. But just we talking, hey, yeah. I don't know. I get this awkward feeling. I don't know what it is, real. It's just like,
I mean,
So I got this theory
What's
that
up?
people don't like looking into other people's eyes because they don't want them to see their soul. So are you scared for them to see you?
nah, I don't know. It's just awkward just to look at somebody in the eye. Only time I do ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like when I was in nursing school, you know, with interviews and serious shit, I don't know. That clicks in, but with regular conversation, I don't know.
You just don't like looking people in the eye.
Yeah, I mean, you can know me. You want get to know me. You want to, but
That's why you wear the shades.
yep.
I
Yeah, I wear the shades because I am camera awkward though. I'm awkward every day doing this shit, but the shades like block
They
it
help
out.
you out.
And I'm
Yeah.
fried on here a lot too, so you know.
Yeah.
What's your,
That helps.
your
Yeah.
hater
Yeah.
blockers? That's what we call them, hater blockers.
Yeah.
but
Straight
see,
up.
his are prescription, so he.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh, yeah,
nigga
them
look
crazy.
into them shit.
They tried
to wear my
shades last
He
week.
got a different reason for wearing
I couldn't even put them on.
None of us.
Jay
could be like,
Gaines
"Ooh."
shades is just for Jay Gaines. They try to put them on. Yeah, these are actually prescription, and I've been wearing them ever since. I wear them like at night at parties too. So
At night, at parties?
Yep.
Do you need them because the light be too bright?
Nope.
You creepy.
I'm that nigga. You put him in the club. You see him in the corner with shades on. That's me. I'm not even gonna lie. I know people talk.
So what do you do when you go to like a club or something and the bouncer be like, "Hey, bro, you going to have to take those shades off, bro"?
I mean, I still go in there, but I'm like, damn.
I be like, and he be like, "Oh no, bro, you got to take those back to the car."
That's why you don't walk up with them on. You put them on later.
Yeah.
You talk to me, you put them on
You
later.
go back to the car.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's like,
I ain't going back to the car for my
I'm
shades.
going
I'll
home.
put them in my pocket, bro.
Oh, I just
that's
tell him
it.
that all right,
I
I'm
need
not
them,
coming to
bro.
your club.
Actually,
your club corny.
you could be like, you could be like, yo, these prescriptions.
I was just about to say that. He could get in the club and be like, hey, bro, look through
and they'll be
these.
like, oh, all right.
I like, this nigga really need
He
them.
need these.
Put these on, my brother.
He gonna die in here. He gonna die in here if you
I'll
don't
tell you.
wear them.
Yeah.
No,
Can't
I
see
don't wear
shit.
shades in the club too much. I used to in college though, a lot. But now, obviously in Cleveland, you know,
I don't
they
even
got
go
a lot
to
of
the
rules
club
out here.
anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I used to go to Barley House. Y'all hip to that?
Yeah,
Y'all just go
down
there?
on
Okay.
West 6.
I'm not a club
I don't like
person.
You never been to
Barley
Barley House?
I've been.
Oh,
in
we got to
once
get you
or
there at
twice.
least one time.
Nah.
You
don't
feel
need to
me?
go.
Yeah, I'm not that type of.
This
I don't
ain't
like,
no diss on Barley House either. If y'all listening, you know
I mean,
what I'm
you could
saying. If
definitely
y'all
sponsor
ever
the show.
listen, but nah, I'm just not gonna go. I don't know. It's just I don't like going to places where I know I'm gonna hear the same music on the radio that I can hear on the radio.
They got
It's the
karaoke
same
pools.
people that's down there every weekend.
Week. Why do I
It's
want to
just
be
like
down there?
it's just like so. It's not fresh. Like it's so uneventful. Like,
You
I
got-
feel like
Like if
going
you've been
down
to
there.
one of them, you've been to all.
Yeah,
different
it's
type
like
spots,
ain't nothing
you know?
different. Like, and
Yeah.
unless you like really about to go and get drunk and like
Have a
get
good time,
faded,
turn
that's
up.
the only way to go to the club. You gotta like, but I personally I just don't like getting drunk when I'm out, just cause like I like getting drunk
Yeah.
at home or so. At the
Yeah, it's
crib
more
or
fun
something like
anyway.
that.
You in your own
I
comfort
think
zone.
When I'm out
play
and in the
your
club,
tunes.
I just don't be. I be. It's too many people. I'm just like.
Oh, it'd be crowded as fuck in
Yeah,
there, man.
I don't
And
like
can't
that
nobody
either.
dance anyways.
Nobody do dance
Excuse me.
Actually,
anymore.
I don't like all those people touching me. I like to find a corner where I can stand,
that's-
and they can't really like you.
But
You have
then
no
at that
reason
point,
to touch me.
At that
That's
point,
what I don't like. Like, don't touch
At that
me.
point,
That's-
there's no
that's
point in
rude.
going.
For real.
That's why I
I
don't
mean,
go out.
yeah. Why are you going to the club?
The
if
last
you don't
time I
like
went
it?
out was because I know a couple of my guys was hosting a show, and it was like an R&B all night type of thing, and they was just playing R&B, and it wasn't even crowded.
It's
but-
about the vibe.
and the vibe was beautiful. I'm like, hey, he broke out the line dance music. Everybody that was dancing on the floor, they jumped in with
Where
doing
was
line
that at?
dancing. It was on I'd like Shirley right off of West 25th.
Yeah.
DJ Nice and BK Watts, they was hosting the little R&B thing. So I think that's their second or third time doing it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure another one gonna come out. I'm like, I would go to. I'm like, that's something
I
like
like
you definitely
R&B
bring your girl.
events.
Yeah, he was. Oh, he was killing
I like
it too.
R&B. See, it's about the music.
Oh,
But I just
yeah.
know what I'm getting at Barley House.
Yeah.
It's the same old
Same
top
shit.
40
96.5.
music that don't nobody really.
96.5
You know what I'm
special.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't really same DJs. They
Yeah.
all week. And we gonna keep it real. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
I mean-
I remember last time I was downtown was my friend's birthday, and we went to I don't know. It's that place where you can go on the rooftop.
I think it's called
Punch Bowl
Rooftop.
Social? Oh, no.
No,
It
not
might be
Punch
called
Bowl.
Rooftop.
What?
It might be called Rooftop.
It's some I don't know. I don't even know. It don't even matter because I ain't going back.
What shoe was it? Was it in the flats? Like,
No, it was it was on West 6.
Oh.
It was on West 6. It's
Dang.
across from Barley House.
Dive bar. A rumor.
No,
No,
I ain't
Rumors
going
don't have
there.
Oh, I know what
Part.
you're talking about. I
You
know
what I'm
the
talking about.
red lights.
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
Either way, I was in there. I was up there in the DJ, and it was just so bad, man. He was just like his transitions was terrible. Like he cutting the whole song off, and then he like finding songs like while people there and stuff. I'm like, this is I couldn't even get
That's
into
trash.
it.
We needed
Yeah,
Hassan to be there DJing, man.
I'm about to say
Hassan
Hassan
don't
would
even
have-
touch that place, but he should. He had that shit.
But that's why he should. I feel like
Yeah,
that
but, hey,
just to
he's-
have a new groove. People like, who the fuck was that? You feel me? To
Yeah.
come in and
People
Hey,
don't
that's on
respect DJs no more.
They don't
'Cause-
respect DJs no more.
Yeah, they don't respect them no more.
I don't think that's
'Cause
true.
I can show up with my phone with a whole playlist, and I'm like, let me DJ your spot, and they're gonna pay me cheaper price. Then you're a good DJ who know exactly what he's doing. I don't have to cut. I don't have to do nothing. I can literally just sit there and play my playlist,
Nah,
and it's gonna have the club
Nah,
jumping.
I need that mix. I
but
need
people
that
know.
mix.
But I'm saying I can have it lined up. I can hit you with a Cardi B, a Drake, a
It's
DJ
about- but you
Khaled
can't-
hit, and have the club jumping
But you can't
just in that
transition.
row.
It's different
Right.
Yeah.
though. It's different.
It
though.
is
It's a
different,
different
but you
level.
know
I'm
what the
about to
difference
say,
is?
It's
Your love
different.
for music is different.
But you know what's also
'cause
different?
Even regular people can notice.
Yeah.
Even regular people
don't
will
care.
notice a person who's just playing it off their phone or just playing songs.
Yeah.
And if someone's actually in there trying, you can notice. Like you will
You
definitely
just skip the
notice.
songs.
Yeah.
He transition like
Yeah,
scratching
like,
and shit. Like you will hear it. You can't help but hear it because you're in a place where the music
It's
is
loud.
Because if
Yeah.
it was no music at all, then you wouldn't be there for.
And you got to
just-
think, certain songs you don't want to keep hearing after a minute and a half.
But-
you feel me? Like,
True, though.
you get
But
bored
then you
with the
throw
song.
a
So
good
that-
DJ would throw
Yeah.
some new songs
Yeah.
out, like throw some stuff at people that they not hearing out there. Right.
Right.
That's what
Right.
a DJ's job is supposed to be, is to
Yeah.
break music and.
It's
You
an
know what I'm
art
saying?
form.
Like,
It's
that's
his
what
own
you're
art
supposed
form.
to do. Like, but
Yep.
that's why no one respects DJing, because the DJs don't respect DJing. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
they
that's
just
unfair.
playing music, or they just doing the simple shit. Like, but they not really trying to DJ. Because
So do you
there's-
consider them
like,
DJs?
I personally don't.
Right,
If you
so-
can't hop on at least hop on some turntables.
Right.
You're not really a DJ.
Yeah,
Everybody's technically a DJ because you can play music, but
Yeah.
you're not a real DJ.
Right. So I don't think it's DJs don't respect DJs. It's just
I
it's
think
people.
so.
I think it's
Because I think it's just like you said, it's people who just be like, oh, I could just grab my computer and go play this and do this.
And now I'm a DJ.
And now I'm a DJ. But you're not really a DJ, though.
Yeah, you ain't put
Right.
that time in to become a DJ. A DJ
So
So
that's-
it's them.
any
It's
hours,
because it starts
yeah.
with the DJ.
So
it
it's
starts
that
with
new
the
age.
DJ. So
Those-
if the
those young
DJs,
birds.
if the DJs care, you know what I'm saying, then the people will care. Like
Mm-hmm.
they'll be like, oh, I want him. If your name on the thing, oh, he here, I'm showing up.
That is
He
a true
here.
DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
because
You know
you
what I'm
fuck
saying?
with
If he
it.
show
Yeah,
up, he gonna be there. All right, I already know what I'm getting on the music
Yep.
side.
Yeah, that was
You know
a big.
what I
That's a
mean?
big thing in
But-
Cleveland.
but they
Certain
lost-
DJs be at certain places. You want to go there because you like.
But I
that
feel like
nigga
some
raw.
of those DJs lost some of that when if they're not getting booked there because you got those non-DJs DJing.
Yeah, but the real ones always get through.
I'm about to say
Always.
they
I think
do.
that depends on location. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
You know
too.
what I
that
mean? That
is
really
true.
depends on where you at, because if you're at a really like popularized like spot, they're not gonna have somebody just playing off their iPhone. But if it's at a spot where it's like
If it's
you
like
might
kickback
not-
type shit,
Yeah,
something
it's
Yeah.
smaller.
or maybe
Yeah.
it's a city that's not as popping or whatever.
Yeah,
they
but
might not
downtown you
be-
can't do that.
Yeah, downtown Cleveland,
Oh,
Cleveland
you would be
yeah.
able to do that.
Nah, you
Maybe
need
if you were in a
official.
different city, maybe.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe at a
big-
dive
Yeah, I mean,
bar.
shit, I've done it. We've
Maybe.
all done
Yeah.
it. DJing for people. It's
I ain't
technically
DJ
is
for nobody.
DJing for people, but I wouldn't call myself a DJ.
I did it too. I
Right,
did a few
yeah.
parties, but I ain't no
Yeah, I
DJ.
play
Oh.
some music.
Oh, people
I'll
get
play
mad
some
at me.
That's
You
the
play
difference.
some
You
music,
play
exactly.
I
music.
play some
That's the
music, but
perfect
I'm not a
thing.
DJ.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you just got good taste in music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can get the vibes right.
Right.
I can never DJ because I'm only gonna play the stuff I like, and
That's
everybody.
but that's fine.
But that's
But that's
what
fine
you
because you
wanna
can
hear.
make them like it.
I've been in past some kids.
Because I've seen Hassan play
Uh-huh.
go a whole night and be like, I'm gonna just play my shit, and everybody in there jumping because they expect the DJ to bring something new to the table. So
Right.
if you just play your shit,
Oh no, I'm like rude. I was like, oh, I'm feeling this KOD album right now. I'm just playing this KOD album. They were like,
can't
why would you
play
play
the
so?
whole-
Oh
yeah, you
no,
can't do
I'm gonna
that.
play the whole album.
Yeah,
That's
you
why I
can't do
don't.
that.
I can't DJ. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
can't DJ because I'm gonna play the whole album.
Hey,
I like Trey,
walk
the
away.
intro.
Yeah,
The
just play-
intro.
just
Oh,
play
they be
it.
like, no man, go to the song 5. I'm like, what? The intro is fire.
Hey, they better love J. Cole then. They
Man.
be throwing eggs at your ass. You play that
No, no,
You
they
play
be
the whole album from
like,
start
man,
to
get that
finish?
man off the aux cord. I'm like, yeah, get me off the aux cord because I'm gonna listen to some J.
Should've
Cole in the
never
corner. I don't grab it. When people be like, hey, you play some music, I'm like, you sure? Nah.
Once
I
a
don't
nigga
know.
say that, it's over.
yeah, if
with.
you ask me if I'm
Somebody
sure, I'm like,
else.
nah, never mind. never mind, bro.
I don't even play the aux cord in my
Don't
own
worry
car.
about it.
Hey, you was right. People do say
Yeah.
you short. I'll be like,
Nah.
give me the
Are
aux
you sure?
cord.
You not sure? So I'm not
Oh, I
sure.
know. I
Hey,
know.
it
I'm
becomes
not
very
sure.
questionable.
Yeah, if you're not sure, then I can't give you sticks. No, I can't give you the.
I'm
can't
cool with
have
that.
the shit. No.
I don't even ask for it. Like, nah, I don't even want it because I already know you ain't gonna like it. I'm like, I'm listening to somebody you ain't even heard of yet. Yep. Sorry. You'll get over it.
That's one thing I do like about music, though, how it kind of shows who you are in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the shit
What
you
you
listen to.
listen to.
Yeah, for real. I noticed that influence, man, by me just listening to music on a daily basis. I'm like, wow, I'm listening to this shit for a reason. I'm connected with it in a way. It's wild. Sorry, that was off topic, but
No,
it's
no,
just
that
because we
was
talking
No, we
about
talking about
KOD.
That was
music.
right.
We talking about
Yeah.
music. So you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yep. So what's the topics for today, y'all? Go
I
ahead.
thought
go
you was
ahead,
gonna
Freedom.
bring us in
you,
with the
you can
intro.
bring us in, bro. Bring us in, man.
Hey.
I don't do that, but my man, I'm staying in my lane.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Lavish Journey weekly podcast shenanigans. We got my brother Freedom over here. We got Miss Haley over here.
Hey.
Got my word Fonz over here.
Hey,
How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
Got Doobie over here.
That's good.
How everybody feeling today? How everybody's day is going?
Good.
I'm tired.
It's been an
I feel it.
Yeah,
I think
It's a long
I
day.
woke up at 5:30, so
Yeah. I did not smoke weed. My eyes are red because I'm sleepy.
they
Stick
ain't
with
even that
that.
red.
Are you sure?
Shh, be quiet. This is a secret. Batman, remember?
Right.
Right.
I don't remember.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel it. So we have some great topics for y'all out there.
All right. So first question of the day: favorite '90s cartoon character?
Ooh,
Ooh, can we limit it down to a network though?
Nope.
nah, it gotta be a character. Okay.
Character. 90s.
Oh.
Favorite 90s.
Cartoon character.
Can I go with Goku?
You can.
Yeah.
I'm about to go with Goku because I like the fighting.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to steal that real quick.
90s.
Favorite
90s. I gotta go
90s.
back.
Yeah, '90s was.
Because if not, I'm gonna have to go to Tommy.
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna have
saying.
to go to
Tommy Pickles.
Pepper Ann.
Tommy Pickles.
Hey, y'all know
what?
popped up in my head.
Pepper Ann. That's what I'm
Pepper Ann was
saying.
Pepper-
That's why I said Pepper. You ain't never watched Pepper Ann?
I don't
Pepper Ann was
Ann,
good.
Pepper Ann.
You remember
I think
Pepper Ann?
Susie Carmichael would be mine.
She didn't have enough.
Oh,
she was
Susie
the
from
talking
Rugrats?
black
She
girl.
did that. She had enough for
Susie.
me.
Susie
Yeah,
was
because she
dope.
was the Black Power. I give her that.
But
'cause
she
was
was
the Black Power.
so like she shitted on Angelica
Every
fucking
trip.
time.
Every
Every
trip.
It was
time.
just like it was so
But it was
beautiful to
easy.
me.
But it
She
was
was
so
that-
easy.
It was
though.
so easy. It was so
She's that
classy. She
stereotypical
was just
black
like,
friend.
It
Yeah,
was just
you
classy
need to
for
say
like a
it.
little toddler.
It was
She was
perfect.
just.
Yeah, I don't know. Tommy Pickles was the first one that came to mind for me, man.
Arnold was the first one came.
Tommy
to me.
was. That's
Skeeter.
me, bro.
Tommy
You ready to go
was- yeah.
explore, bro. Tommy like, fuck that. We about to
Yeah, we
get
out.
about this cage,
Yeah,
bro.
I
We
feel
gone,
you.
bro.
Every
We about
trip.
to fix this shit. Remember the episode when they sold all the shit in the house?
Yep.
And they kept pushing everything out to the lawn. They had the yard sale, and they kept pushing everything out. That they took everything from in the house, and then the adults walked in the house and everything was
I
gone.
don't
Right.
remember that
And
one.
they sitting there like happy they helped, bro. Like
Hey, for
I
real.
don't remember
Tommy
that
Pickles,
one.
I
bro.
don't think I remember that.
Yeah.
one.
Man,
Tommy
so
would
much.
make shit happen, bro.
Skeeter off of Doug, man. Like
Skeeter?
Skeeter?
Yes.
Skeeter was cool.
He
I
was
never
cousin
liked
Skeeter.
Doug though. Doug was so boring.
Well, you didn't like
Doug
Quail,
was-
man?
I didn't like
was
Doug.
boring,
What?
man. The intro was boring. The niggas
I've heard
was
people say
boring.
I feel like Doug was an acquired taste. I like
Yeah.
Doug.
I like
Yeah,
Doug too.
Doug was smooth, but it's for
But
different
I've
breed of
heard-
people.
yeah,
So then
I
you
didn't
had to be a
think they didn't
recess
like-
guy then. You
Yeah,
didn't like
yeah,
Doug.
I
You
fuck
had
with
like
recess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
recess
had
was
that
going.
recess.
Recess
Yeah.
is my shit.
Yeah, recess was going. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doug was slow.
It was slow, but it was smooth
It was
though.
slow, but I fucked with it.
My
Yeah.
mom liked it.
I
That's
think
why I
it was
watched
the
it.
animation.
So-
I
so-
think I didn't really
with
ever
the animation?
I ain't really ever get with the animation.
Yeah.
Or
it was
are you
just-
guys not fans of dry humor?
No, I love dry humor.
Yeah, Driver Humor is
Yeah.
No, it
hilarious.
just wasn't funny to me. But I also haven't seen it in like a lot of years. So maybe now.
Yeah, maybe now I
Maybe
would
now
get
I'd
it.
like it
But as a
more.
kid, you're just like,
But
I
at the same
wanted
time,
to-
I feel like it was more for teenagers. Because
Yeah.
Doug went through teenager things the whole time.
The whole time.
So yeah, if I'm like 9, I'm like, yeah, I don't know where it is for Penny Mayonnaise not to like me, but she touched my arm. Ooh.
yeah. it was-
Rocket Power was on.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power smooth.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
shit.
Otto, my nigga, Otto.
Oh, Otto was your
I
person
feel
on
like
there?
Rocket
Nah.
Power is underrated. Like,
It was.
So
I don't know.
underrated.
Very
It's
underrated.
so
It was underrated.
It's
Everybody
so
I knew liked
connected
it.
to our generation.
It is.
Like more
I
than we think.
skateboarded, so that's
It's
why I fucked
so
with it.
connected
I
to our
used to
generation, bro.
skateboard.
Like
sure.
they was stoned, like
They
their
the reason
parents
why
were
we bored.
stoners.
all the time.
Like
These niggas was
Raymundo
high.
and
Yeah,
Tito
they
was,
mom was
was
dead.
high. They was
Yeah.
lit.
yeah.
Sad.
Tito, you could tell.
Tito
he
had
was-
to be lit.
What's good,
Raymundo
Tito,
too. He would be
yeah.
like fade dazing out and shit. Sometimes
They was fried, bro.
They was
all the
fried.
all the
It
time.
was
fried.
Yeah.
Right.
It was. Oh man, Rocket Power. That's one of my favorites, man. I ain't
So
seen Rocket Power in
Man,
so
Mega
long.
Man, Sonic.
Mega Man.
Like, man, I can sit here and just start naming 90s cartoons, man.
So many.
So many. I didn't even
It
watch
was.
Sailor Moon, but Sailor Moon.
I never heard that
I
one.
fucked with
You never heard of Sailor Moon?
Nah, what is that?
Actually,
That's
Sailor
an
Moon.
anime.
is-
Sailor Moon.
Right, it's
What,
an
what,
anime.
what is
Anime.
that?
Did you hear about
anime.
Bleach?
Oh, I didn't watch anime at all.
Did you watch Bleach? Well,
No.
you know Goku. You know Dragon Ball Z was
Yeah,
anime,
but
right?
I didn't watch. I
Everybody
didn't watch
knows
that
Dragon
either.
Ball Z.
I didn't watch
Everybody
Dragon
know
Ball
at
Z.
least,
Yeah.
though.
You didn't watch Dragon Ball Z.
You didn't watch Dragon Ball Z?
I didn't watch no anime.
I'm
Y'all.
starting to think you're not black if you didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. That's a black card.
I knew about it because obviously it was a hot
It is
thing.
like
Dragon Ball
grown
Z the
up.
shit.
Bro,
Yeah, it was like the Mortal Kombat for cartoons. Well, not Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna say like the karate for.
I watched
cartoons.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, I mean, but that was
Pokemon.
2000.
Yeah,
But that was
yeah.
2000.
Yeah,
You
that's
get wasn't
right.
Yu-Gi-Oh like a
Pokemon
2000?
was-
Nah, it
before.
wasn't nothing like Dragon Ball Z.
Nah, Dragon
Nah.
Ball Z is historic.
Oh, yeah,
that's
definitely.
No, it
legendary.
is,
Yeah.
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 I,
All right, so who are your characters?
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy,
Arnold.
Arnold.
I forgot who I said in the beginning.
Arnold from Hey Arnold.
Yep.
I didn't even think about him.
Yep. He is a chill vibe. Very
Hey,
wise,
my nigga
man.
Gerald.
Yep.
That was my
What
nigga,
you say,
Jared.
Gerald?
Man,
I'm waiting for him.
I'm gonna say Wolverine for X-Men. I forgot
The
what I
show?
said originally.
The
Uh-huh.
X-Men
I
show?
I mean,
Yeah.
anyone like Wolverine was always fire, no matter
That's
what
an
version
action
of
figure.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Does that count
Oh,
for
yes.
90s?
That don't count as the
I
90s.
He
don't-
was
I mean,
the original ones was in the
Yeah.
90s, and I loved him in there. I loved him even more in that one because he was more raw and rugged in that one.
Hold on, Wolverine
Okay.
came out.
Like
in
he
the
didn't care about putting up on your girl. He put up
Wolverine
on
older than
Jean
that.
in
He
front
did.
of Cyclops. Like what up? I'll take your girl. That was the first time you see somebody in a cartoon pull up and say, "I'm gonna take your girl" in front of you. Oh, bub, you ain't doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know about
that
that
count.
because
that count. I'm,
Looney
you want me to
Unless
look
you're
it
talking
up?
about just the show.
I'm talking about the beginning, like the original, the real crappy
about to
quality.
search
one.
it up for us?
I'm about to search it up
Go
because
ahead.
I'm
That's
telling
what's
you, it was fire.
We gotta find out these the facts. The facts.
Facts, straight facts.
I thought
Actual
Wolverine came out in the
factual.
80s though, but I
I
guess
thought it was
don't
older
know.
than that. I thought it was like 70s.
I was thinking 70s too. Like, probably.
That's what I
That's
thought.
what I
Oh, yeah, but when the actual
cartoon.
cartoon
like the
dropped,
comic. Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking about the cartoons. 'Cause he said 90s cartoons, and I believe it came in the 90s and not the 80s.
I remember the X-Men show. Yeah, the X-Men had a TV show. It was like
Right.
I remember it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, I remember it. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're talking about. In this, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
that
it was-
was definitely the 90s.
Yeah, that was that.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah.
they used to have
Spider-Man.
because they used to have the arcade games at the same time
they
too.
did,
Remember
they
the
did.
X-Men arcade games?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Pinball.
First episode, October 31st, 1992.
Oh, okay.
So that was right
Yeah.
a year before I was born. But yeah, 90.
Yeah.
Shout out to 92.
Shout out 93.
93.
93.
Just
93.
90.
Oh.
Just 90. 'Cause that's, I mean, we
You just
started.
made the cut.
I mean,
Just
because it's
made
most
it.
important. Because you love the 90s completely, so you got to start from zero to.
I
Hey,
feel
I
it. I
feel
respect
it.
it.
Shit,
90s. Yeah.
That
I don't know
93
about
though is something
99s.
different.
The
That
beginning.
Yeah,
93 is
93
something
hit.
different.
Well,
That
well,
shit
I
hit.
give you guys all the way up to 94 is good, but everybody else after that.
I think 95.
So
I'm
no,
gonna get the
it's-
fives, the mid.
Yeah, I'm about.
They can go either. What about y'all?
I said Susie Carmichael.
Oh, so you did say that. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. She was a boss. She ain't fucking
Yeah,
around.
I fuck with
was.
Susie.
She really
Susie
was.
hard. She saved them
Straight.
niggas every trip.
Every
Straight.
time.
You know
Every
what,
trip.
She was bilingual. She spoke French.
Yeah,
She definitely was.
yeah.
Like,
She was out
I
here.
didn't even
She
think
was
about
raw.
that.
actually, she was like the most
She was
powerful
the
character
GOAT.
when you think about
She
it. on
was
the
the
low.
most
really
powerful.
was.
That's why they couldn't have her
character.
on there too much. If black people would have loved it too much, everybody would have loved her, and then they would have been like, "Oh,
They would've
now
brought
Tommy
it
not
to her.
important no more.
Yeah.
It's not about Jewish people no more." So.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. That was a deep way of thinking about it. But,
I mean, shows like that you do have to watch and see
Yeah.
the messages
It's
behind
just
it.
Especially
underlying
right.
messages in a
Kids
lot of
shows.
the
'Cause,
shows.
yeah, it was-
Especially kids shows.
They was
Yeah.
selling. They
Especially
was
kids,
selling
yeah.
Jewish people, being creative. Cause you gotta remember his father was a creator of toys and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then his mother was all into the books with the doctor and stuff.
lip
whatever.
ships. Lip
Yeah.
ships.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Shits.
and then you look at Tommy. Look at all the stuff Tommy got into. And then when they did the Rugrats All Grown Up, now he's a director. You see how they was selling that like this is the Jewish thing to do.
Mhm.
I'm like you had the Cradle Cradle. I'm like I didn't know Cradle Cradle until Rugrats
Yeah,
came out.
Me too.
So-
yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Now that I'm older, I can see it now.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
see things when you go back and look at these old shows.
Yeah.
Messages.
You're supposed
The
to.
nuance, like the things that you only notice if you're an adult. Like
Yeah.
some shows, why the adults didn't want us watching it because it was just like
Like Rocco.
Yeah.
Rocco Modern Life.
Yeah,
You know when my mother
Or Family
would
Guy.
not let me
Family
watch
Guy.
I
Family
fucked with
Guy
it
when it
though.
first came out. Like my dad hated
Cow
Family
and
Guy.
Chicken.
Oh yeah.
Cow and Chicken. I never really watched that.
Well, my mother hated when I watched that. She wouldn't let me watch that. Just like I wouldn't let my kids watch SpongeBob. I'm like, I feel like it's
I
the
love
same thing.
SpongeBob.
The old SpongeBob was the classic.
But
This
also-
new SpongeBob, nah.
The kids.
But on some deep shit though,
you-
it's like we put that
Really
image
watch
in their head
SpongeBob.
though.
Like really watch SpongeBob.
You gotta break it
Like
down.
you gotta
to me.
really watch SpongeBob.
I felt
gotta
offended
break it
too.
down.
I know. When he said that,
That's
I was like,
okay.
fuck
You
No,
that.
can
I'm
think of
hip.
it.
I'm hip.
Yeah, that was like you really gotta
hip.
watch it.
When you see SpongeBob, it,
Like-
I mean,
it
it's
promotes a
definitely
lot
some.
of
It's
different.
definitely some
Like-
questionable
Yeah, it's a,
Shit,
it's
man.
A lot of questionable
it.
stuff.
for sure.
But as a kid though, you don't realize that. You're just trying to watch TV.
I mean,
Let's be real. We just watch TV like,
Right.
oh yeah.
but at
But
the
it's
same
the
time,
messages that's
so
being
like
pushed
the
in.
biggest message I can give you that sucks about SpongeBob that
What?
you won't even think twice about. What did he want to be out of his whole life?
A nigga that drive a car.
Nope.
Be a
He
fry
wanted to
cook.
get his license,
Yeah.
but he was somebody who could never get his license and only wanted to be a fry cook. So you want to work at McDonald's and not drive a car. So you want your kids to learn to not I want to be the manager. I want to own Krusty Krab. Not that.
See, that's different though. That's all starts at home. I had that mindset.
But I'm saying, but that's what it's telling the kids though. I'm like, you can definitely, I'm like, because be
That's
realistic.
a parenting issue.
Let's be realistic. You could definitely went to the chum bucket and been like a general manager and came over with the Krusty Krab and then would have
Yeah, but
sold.
it's a kid's show, so it's not about like adults.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but they use that to sell. They use cartoons to sell that to kids. So when you
I'm
think
still a
about that,
kid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
so the perfect example
I'm
is
with
that
you, bro.
the perfect example is that when Black Panther came out and how all the kids went crazy for him.
Yeah.
Because they was like, I've never seen a black person be the superhero in this way.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a game changer, yeah.
Right. So they had to aspire to be everybody who was white. And let's be real, SpongeBob white. So I'm
yellow.
aspiring.
Off the sponge.
So it's probably a sponge.
He's a sponge.
He's yellow. You know who
Don't
else
put
is
race
yellow?
into the SpongeBob.
Your president.
Do not put race to SpongeBob.
The classic one. This
Just
new
the yellow
SpongeBob
sponge.
way.
No.
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
there's
you
no
can
ways
you
I
can
don't
take
fuck
it
with
deep
SpongeBob
on any
is
show.
taking it
Like
deep.
you can take it
Yeah.
deep on
Taking it
any
deep.
I do
any
think
kid
there
show.
are some cartoons. Like I took a class in college called Black Images, and in that class you break down, different pop culture Black images that you see. And we talked about cartoons, and one of the cartoons that we talked about was Proud Family and all of like the racist innuendos in that show that like we didn't pick up. And I love Proud Family.
Proud
Like,
Family.
that
Oh, yeah,
was
Proud
my
Family was
shit.
jumping.
But it was like there was so many like races. It was so fucking racist.
In the Proud
Yeah.
Family?
Yeah.
I never noticed that either.
Like and
mean-
and if you really think about it, it's like,
Yeah.
wow, that's fucked up. They were perpetuating so many fucked up stereotypes that you didn't think about as a kid. You know what I mean? But
mean,
you watch
think
that
about that
constantly. So
uncle.
I do think in some shows obviously there's messages that they're like portraying that they want kids to
For
pick
sure.
up,
For sure.
know.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna argue that at all.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I just don't know about SpongeBob.
One. Yeah, I don't know about the
But I just don't wanna give
up SpongeBob.
but I'm sure there is stuff in there that you could like grab. I just haven't also watched SpongeBob in a lot of years. So it's like
I
I
just
just got
watching
it
it.
like in my childhood memory. So that's all I can remember. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't never really watched it with the adult eye. Same with a lot of these kids shows. I ain't really watched them with the adult eye yet, so I can't really like.
So you're still watching.
But I see my little sister, the stuff she watches, and I'm like,
The stuff that they show now though is
It's-
crazy.
it's
like, some of the
crazy.
cartoons I watch
Not
it with
even
my
the
little
cart-
siblings, and I'm like,
But
yo.
I mean, it's the same thing.
But this time, but
It's
the
the same
difference
thing,
was
but we
things.
just noticed
we
it.
just see it.
No,
different.
I think the difference is that back then things were put in a hidden way, and we live in a time now where everything is up front in front of the children,
For
whether it's
sure.
cartoons or not. Because I mean, before when we grew up, you remember seeing a gay couple,
Oh no,
right?
no. I mean, that's changed within the last 10
And
years.
That changed.
Right.
That's
And now
recent.
Arthur-
last
Yeah.
10 years.
Arthur grew up. Arthur has a episode where Mr. Reed is marrying a man.
What, in 2019?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think,
I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
The difference is they're okay with putting these things in front of our children now.
See, when it comes to all that stuff, I don't mind, honestly. I feel like by me growing up seeing that, not seeing it often, but, just seeing it, period, I had an open mind to it. Like, hey, love is love. I mean, I guess we can't look into gay, straight, bi, whatever, trans, I don't know, get on the topic. But yeah, I just look at it as love.
Yeah, let's not get on that topic.
Yeah.
I
want
don't
no one to
mind
hate
seeing
me.
love, but I don't like seeing like overtly sexual things, no matter
Yeah.
if it's a gay or a straight couple.
Yeah, they
you know
force
what I
it.
mean? Like they just force sex.
It's
What's that one
I
I
show?
don't see as many
Oh, yeah.
cartoons
And
now,
that-
but it's like more of the like
The shows.
teenage like
Yeah,
like the,
it's so
like
sex
the preteen.
I don't like
Disney
that. If it's
shows,
a man or
like,
a woman or a man and a man and a woman, I
or
don't
the
care
pre-
what
yeah, I
it
don't give a
is.
damn,
It's
personally,
just
So
a
but-
it's the
lie.
PDA that gets y'all then, the public display of affection.
No, it's just the
No,
like
it's
it's the stuff that the kids don't know that they picking up.
right. Like
You know
the
what I mean? They
innuendos,
don't
like
they
the-
don't even know that there's like they train them to look at things in a certain way, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. It's television programming.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the programming. You know
Especially-
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's exactly
At the
what
end
it
of the
is.
day, yeah.
Especially
So,
in this day and age.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's weird, but watching it with the adult eye, you definitely catch it more than kids. Because kids are just like, you just kind of go off your environment and you just kind of take things and grow and just take them and add all these things on. You know what I'm saying? But when you're an adult, you like look and you like,
See it.
like that look a little. I don't like that
Suspect.
comment. That little comment is, it's the little
much.
things that
That's-
you just.
That's from an adult's perspective, though. See, that's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
big difference about this
Exactly.
shit, though. We sound like our parents right now, believe it or not.
Exactly. No, I mean, look how we just defended SpongeBob.
Well,
See?
and so here's my thing, right?
What's
if
up?
you don't have kids,
Mhm.
when you do have kids, after they watch their shows,
Uh-huh.
are you going to talk to them about the shows they like and why they like it, and what they
I
get
feel
from
like
it?
I'm not there, so I can't even tell you.
feel
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm like, so I have those conversations with my kids. So I'm like, why do you like watching SpongeBob so much? And when you say I don't know, that means you're taking in whatever comes to you, and because you don't know, you don't care. You're not putting anything of importance on it. And I'm not saying that it's a cartoon, you should do that. But my perfect example is I tell my kids, you're not allowed to say, I can't do this. You're not allowed to speak that sentence.
Yeah.
And I had my daughter sit down and watch. I forget the young lady's name that won the gold Olympic medal.
Oh, I know you're talking
Right.
about.
Biles.
Yeah, Simone Biles,
yeah.
right? They have a movie after her. I made my daughter watch that. I'm like, now you seen how she sat there as a young child said she can't do this. This is a true story. I can show you right now with her with these medals. And you see she can win and stuff. And she was like, yes. I'm like, now you see why I tell you can't say I
mean,
can't do this?
for sure.
So now it's, Daddy, oh, he said or she said I can't. I'm like, oh, now it's we know we can't say that. So that means we don't move that way. If we can't say it, we're not going to move that way.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
If I can say what SpongeBob says,
I teach that to my little. I teach it to
Stop
my little
attacking
sister.
SpongeBob, man.
oh, I'm
I
attacking
teach that same
SpongeBob.
mindset to my little sister. Like, don't let nobody none of that. I can't do shit. I'm like, no,
Facts,
facts.
you just not trying hard enough.
Right.
You ain't done it yet. I'm
Right.
like, but you can do it. I'm like, don't tell yourself you can't, because then you just training yourself
Yeah.
Oh.
to not be able to do things. So I mean, like we was just saying, it's all
Yeah.
programming. Like
Right.
that's what you do to. That's it's like sounds bad, but that's what you do to kids is you program them
Right.
to be
Great.
good when they're, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
at least good internally when they're older. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you gotta teach them shit like that,
Yeah.
especially young black
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Especially young black kids, you
I-
gotta teach them stuff like that because they're not gonna get it everywhere else. They're
I-
definitely not gonna get it
Oh, yeah.
everywhere
And you
else.
know how I trick my kids every time? I ask them, are you stupid? And when they say no, they're like, I'm not stupid. And I'm like, that's what stupid people do.
That's
I mean,
like-
it depends on what it is.
It's simple, but then again, I know my children.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can speak to them in certain ways that
Yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't speak to another child.
I'm not a
so I'm like,
father.
I gotta, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
the moment I heard my child did something because someone else did, I'm like, so we follow people now? So I'm
Right.
like, you don't do that at home.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't got no kids. I can't speak to it.
I'm
Well,
disagreeing.
Yeah.
I agree. I have a
Yeah.
I have a 7-year-old, so it's the same. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah,
Everything's
like-
yeah.
So you
feel
know
me?
exactly where I'm
Yeah,
coming
so that's
from.
why I'm like, especially the word I can't. You know,
Oh,
they're
no.
like when you said that Zaria, I'm a weekend dad, sadly. You feel me? It's not just a perfect every day. But
Right.
in her family, she gets a lot pacified by being raised by women. You know, and Zaria a lot, oh, I can't do it, daddy. No, come on. You feel me? Especially jumping off of something. That was like one of her biggest fears. I'm like, just do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, just see what happens. You don't know what's going to happen. You just have to try. It's okay to try new things. We tell her that all the time because she has a routine. This is how we eat. This is what
Right.
we eat. Try this, you know. I'm going to push it in front of you, but if you try, you try. If you don't, you don't. But you're going to see me eating it. Oh, auntie eating it. Oh, grandma and grandma eating it. So then that
Maybe.
curiosity, you know, then she like, okay, I'm going to
Maybe
try.
like maybe it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
maybe it's not that bad. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it,
'cause-
but it's just
You're
If
definitely
if daddy
nicer
do
than
it.
me.
Because
you
I've
feel
tricked
me?
my
You're-
little,
you're
I've
nicer
tricked my
than me.
little sister with
Doing
that.
that. Yeah.
Like, I tricked her to make her think she. What did I trick her to make? I don't
she-
even remember what it was, but I tricked her to make her think she like it because my mom don't like it. So she listened to my mom and stuff,
Yep.
and then I'm sitting, I'm just eating it, and you know, and she like, oh, she like,
Yeah.
she like, I'm like, you should try one. I'm like, it ain't that bad. And she ate. She's like, oh, okay, it ain't that
Yeah.
bad.
You
Just
guys
like
are
they
That's
definitely-
what you gotta do with kids.
They easy
sometimes.
to trick.
Yeah, they're
kinda
very easy to trick.
Like
They're
they don't
very
know
easy.
anything. They don't know
Yeah.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they get smarter because they live around you and
Right.
they see your
Experience.
moves and they learn. You know what I'm saying? But they are still like
You
they
guys
don't know
are-
anything.
You
Like,
guys are definitely nicer than me. Because I say, try this. If you don't like it, you can spit it in my hand.
ooh, hey,
Because only because my kids are older than yours. So, like, I got two 10-year-olds and a 3-year-old. So, it's like they've been watching me for so long that they try to be me, even when I'm not around. So, I'm like, if you're being me, I know that you're going to be hard-headed and you're not going to want to try it. You've
Yeah.
heard me say, oh, no, I'm not going to try this.
Mhm.
So, I'm like, but you're not supposed to be me. I told them all the time, like, you like me, right? You would like to be like me, like, right? They say yes, and I'm like, no, you want to be better than me.
You want to be
like,
you.
I set a bar for you to go above, because we only reaching for higher. So
that's real. That's
sure.
Real. That's
You
real.
always want to let your kids go higher, take it to a higher level than you at. I mean, I get that.
That's how my parents raised me. We want you to be better than us. They always said that shit, and that shit stuck with me. You know what I mean? Because we did next generation.
See, but then I feel like that makes it hard to like. Cause then I feel like that puts pressure on kids too. Like you got.
I was just
better.
thinking that.
Like I can.
Don't hold
They don't know how to be
expectations.
better, like, cause they don't even know how to be them. So
But
like,
Exactly.
you got to
you know
teach
what I
them.
mean? It's
You
like
teach
hard
them.
to be better than your parents.
Well, my one thing, I'll never have expectations for Zaria. Because when you hold expectations for anything, you'll always be disappointed. So you're always going to feel like you're not doing enough, you know, especially in my family. They have expectations on how we should live, how much money we should have, things, how we just do. And it's like, nah, I'm a different breed. I'm not I'm not y'all. You feel me? You move like this. I move like this.
I move
you
a
feel
different
me?
way, yeah.
Like my wave is different. So just not holding expectations, but wanting to make sure they see like I can be this, you know, having that potential to be whatever I set my mind to, you know. Now because Daddy said he wants you to do it, because I want you to say you want to do it. And you know,
That's so
transitioning
important,
into this question,
that stuff right there you said is so important, man.
oh yeah, I mean that's my grandfather. I got that from him. All right, so in the new age of Aquarius, we are the new influences. How do you feel you influence your family, friends, strangers, etc.?
Oh.
By following how do I influence my family and friends, all that?
Just
By
whoever,
doing what I really love to do. By following my dreams, actually doing it consistently and stay doing it. You know what I mean? I feel like that inspires a lot of people to, you know, do what they want to do. Or, yeah, that's all I got right now.
That's good.
I feel like you go.
No,
go ahead.
I mean, if you want me to, I mean, I don't know. I think I show my family because a lot of my family try to look at me as like the smart guy because of the things I've done in my past, and I tell them like, don't even like try to boost me up like that. But what they always see me do is I'm like, I try things. When they ask like, how did you get there? I tried it. I liked it. I did it, and I made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, the craziest thing that you forget that you already learned is that you learned how to get things done. That's crazy that you watch your mother, your parents, your grandmother, whoever. Them like, ask them how did they give you Christmas. All you know is I've got it done. Why are you acting like it's something new? You're beating yourself up for no reason. It's really not that hard to do it. They're like, yes, it is. I got this. I got it. I'm like, no. They're like, oh, I see you got a podcast. And I'm like they're like, what did you do? Hit record. And they're like,
yeah. I mean, that kind of goes into what I was gonna say. It's like I try to just instill like encouragement in people, just because like you could do it. You just don't. You might not know how to do it like right now or something like that, but you could do it. You just gotta like try the shit. Like literally, it sounds so easy. Like we was like the last time I was here, we was talking about it, but it's just like you just gotta do it. Like if you want to do a podcast, you just gotta get the things you need for a podcast and do a podcast.
Yep.
Of course, you got other shit going on. Everybody got other shit going on. It's people who running companies who got other shit going on, but all you gotta do is start. You gotta find somewhere to start. Start somewhere and try shit. So I think that's how I try to influence people. Is just like remind them that they can, because people forget.
No, that's real.
Because I forget sometimes.
That's real.
I even forget sometimes. It's like, oh no, hold up. I just gotta complete X, Y, Z, and then
And by you doing it, that's good, bro. That's good, because you know, because sometimes, like you said, niggas, I mean, not niggas, people, we forget.
these niggas, damn you niggas.
But we forget that we can do shit. We kind of underestimate ourselves at times. So when you hear that encouragement, hear somebody's experience, and make you like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, like I used to tell him you was traveling for 3 months.
Yeah,
like,
it just like opens, it just unlocks another key.
Yeah.
It unlocks another box in somebody's head, maybe.
Yeah.
Gotta unlock them boxes, man.
Yeah.
Just
That's real.
try new shit.
That's real.
That's how you grow.
Definitely.
I agree.
Trying new shit.
What about y'all?
I'll let y'all.
I think for me, it would be resilience. I think that's
Good
a
word.
characteristic that I have that I've maybe shown to my family, you know, even when you feel like it's your roughest time and you can't keep going on, that you can, you know, there's always tomorrow, and you can keep pushing forward. Like I've had those moments where I felt like I'm checking the fuck out, like I can't do this shit anymore,
Right.
you know, and then I did, you know,
And
and
it keeps going.
and you just keep on going,
Yeah.
because you know that's how life works. You know, it ebbs and it flows. You have your ups and you have your downs, and you have to be able to face them with the same balance all the way through. You know, you can't get too upset at your lows, and you can't get too excited at your highs. You know what I mean? You have to maintain that steady pace all the way through, and that's something that I try to do. So
That was well said.
Yeah,
And I like the word resilience.
Yeah, way to make us look bad.
Yeah, it is. Right, Shashi is a good word.
That's right.
That's
Gotta come back with something else. Dictionary.com. What's the thesaurus word?
That's real, though.
That's good though,
I
yeah.
like that one.
Like it's just a marathon. When you think about it, you got to keep
It's
it
definitely
pushing.
a
Yeah.
marathon.
You gotta wake up. You gotta keep grinding. Like
Mhm.
even if today wasn't good, like you still
Yeah.
got tomorrow and then the next one, and it's like just keep.
I
Keep
think people
trucking.
get too, they find identity in like moments, right? So like if you had a really tragic moment, some people find identity in that, and then you remain in that state. Like you're
Yeah.
always this victim. You're always fighting, even if it's not that bad, you know what I mean? Or vice versa, you find identity in this victory that you have. And so then when you have a low moment, you don't know how to persevere
Right.
through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like once you just find levelness between all of it and appreciate the lows and appreciate the highs,
Yeah. Then
you know
can
what I
just
mean?
Focus a little. You could just move through it a little
You just
better.
gotta keep
you
moving, yeah.
Because you know when it's a low, it's a high coming eventually.
Mhm.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It is gonna be a high. It might not look like it right now. Like
Mhm.
it might look real dark, but
It's a
the
transition.
light coming.
stage.
It's
Yeah,
coming.
definitely.
You just gotta keep walking.
You gotta go through that. We
Yeah.
gotta go through that though, because imagine if life was just like all the time. You know,
Right.
we wouldn't really know the balance.
You
You,
wouldn't
know.
appreciate
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Actually, you're damn right.
You wouldn't appreciate it.
And you know, that's the number one thing I tell people. I'm like, you know, the most craziest thing is that you went through all this crap. Now look where you're at now, and can you honestly tell me that you would have been able to handle the success you have right now if you didn't go through all of this?
Right.
And I'm like, no, to be honest, no. So go
You
through the
need
bug
it.
crap so you can be great.
Yeah, you need it.
Embrace it. Eat the shit.
Need to become a spin artist. I'm like, oh, okay. My car broke down. It don't move no more. Like, what can I do to make this great? Well, that means I don't have to pay for gas no more.
Yeah, it's like looking at the positives, like, and you just figure out how to maneuver. Like,
Uber.
yeah,
Positive
It's
energy.
just
Even
like-
if it's all the way
positive
shitty,
energy.
you know, like embrace where you are at every stage, even if shit like fucking
Yeah.
sucks. Like, you know, this shit sucks right
it
now.
just sucks.
You know
You just
what I
gotta
mean?
smile though. Like, it's
But
Right.
like,
you know,
It ain't gonna
suck
forever.
it's not gonna suck
'Cause I-
forever.
unless you wanted to.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to, absolutely,
Unless
yeah.
you wanted to,
because
then
you
it
can
will.
make it suck forever.
Yeah, because
if
then it
you
will. But
want
if
to.
you know it won't, then it won't.
Yeah.
If you got that mindset, then you know it ain't gonna last forever. But when it is shitty, sometimes you just gotta like
Take
laugh
that shit
at
on the
that
chin.
shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and
you
just
gotta
keep
laugh
it
and
pushing.
be like, man, this shit suck. But it is what it
fine.
is.
Right.
What about you? Freedom.
Just being myself. I think that's how I influence others. I don't try to be anyone else, act like anyone else. I'm just me, and it's perfectly flawed, you know. Because one thing I could say, I can't stand my hair. Like, I hate it right now.
Oh,
What's wrong with it?
I just don't like it.
You want to shave
I'll
it
tell you.
afterwards?
I mean, I'm gonna cut it.
You
She
gonna
gonna
shave your head?
Not shave it. It ain't gonna be low. It ain't gonna be low. Hell no, it ain't
Good
gonna
one.
Cut it?
be. Yeah, I'm about to cut it.
I'm not liking
I
my
need-
hair right now
I feel
too.
it.
So
Yeah.
we're on the same patch, but I'm
Yeah.
not cutting it. I'm gonna just wait it out.
See, it's all damaged and like I want
So,
to start over. I want it black, natural, healthy. You know,
so you got-
I played around too much. So,
Okay.
you know, but it influences the kids. Like, oh, I want my hair to be this color. You know, they'll tell me all types of colors. Or I want my dreads like that. You know, I say, just being who I am. You know, tattoos. I don't think kids really see that as a teacher. You know,
Right.
they think a teacher is a certain look, a certain way. You know, how you carry yourself. I be chilling. I be in the seat. What's up, y'all? You know, talking. She would hear me all. You need to stop cussing at these kids. I talk shit. Like, get your bum ass over there. You know.
No, that's how you got to do it.
Makes
Yeah.
you more relatable.
Yeah, and they
'Cause
talk to me.
It depends on the kids you talk. You gotta know what kids you talk.
Yeah, you
to.
gotta know what age
Yeah.
bracket.
Because then
but-
it'll give makes them show you like a level of respect. Like,
and they do,
you know
and they
what
be
I'm
like, they
saying?
talk to you, and this teacher don't like that because the kids are actually talking to me, and I'm like, I just relate to them. I don't try to be their
dad.
Yeah, their dad, or just feel like I'm above them. Like, nah, we equal, yo. You just in the younger form.
I'm just
But
teaching you this.
I mean, we teaching
Literally,
each
that's what
other.
I'm saying,
I
like,
learned so much from them. I'm like, I'm in class, like, shut up. I need to listen to this shit. I don't know what y'all learning right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I just try to be who I am, and on that every day, and just give love, receive love. You know, even if it's not love, I'm receiving something back. It could be positive or negative. You know, I think
That's real.
something I'm gonna say. Just shout out to Haley, because she actually came to one of my ex's baby shower. You feel me? And I think that's a big step to just for her and me just being able to accept, because that's like a taboo within black people. Like, you hang your current girlfriend hanging with an ex, you know, that's like, oh shit, hell no, you can't be around them. But it showed a level of maturity of everybody, you know, and allowing her to feel like it's cool, you know, like this is no threat. You don't have to feel threatened. Like, this is somebody who's in my life. You're in my life currently. So I want us to be able to mingle with each other, you know. You don't have to feel jealousy or anything.
Right.
So that's just being me, you know. I have to be authentic, and whoever's in my life, you know, flow with that, you know.
That's real. That's real.
That sounds like everyone is taking care of their mental right there.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So that's the most important thing. When you gotta trust it.
You do.
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta have the right
trust it.
people involved. for
Yeah,
sure.
I said the
time.
right people. The right
Every
When he
people.
first introduced that, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
when he
you-
first,
You was probably like,
I was like, God.
Did you react that way off first, or did you
Yeah,
like?
Oh,
yeah.
she
My
was
first
like-
reaction was like, "Nah, I'm not going." Like, and he was like, "No, just think about it." And I did. I genuinely thought about it, and he explained their relationship. It was like,
Y'all are
And that's
Y'all
the
are
part I love, that
inspirational.
you actually took the moment to sit there and think about it, because he wasn't going to be the man he was today that you met without going through that. So you looked at it as she was a part of his life, and it's like, almost in a way, I know this is going to sound even more crazy, that you thank her and say, hey, thank you for taking him through what you did, or being with him when he was going through that, because now when he came to me, I can be like, this is the man I was looking for, because whoever you was dating is not the man I'm dating. And you got to understand that every time you go to the next person, that you should be a new and better person if you don't grow from past
you should grow
relationships.
from every relationship.
Yeah.
I
Every
agree with
relationship.
that.
That's a deep man, and that's real though. What you just said, I was actually thinking like, damn,
Yeah.
Because
that sound wild.
you gotta promote growth. If you're not growing, you're stuck. And you know what happens when you get stuck? You
What
get
happens?
sad. You'd be like, man, forget life. You're okay with damaging things that you love because you don't want to grow. Like, it sucks for your friends to grow around you, and you're just like, you start hating. The hate starts to build because you're not growing,
Can't
and you
be
can
around
feel that.
Stuck.
Yeah, you can.
I can't be stuck. I gotta move. Like, I don't like mud or quicksand.
Hell no.
hang around
I think
sad
it was
people.
a
I hang around,
trusting
yeah.
a trusting too. You know what I mean? It was like, I trust that he wouldn't have me in some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not
the most
gonna
important thing.
invite me to a place where I'm about to be like,
That's why I
Right.
told her,
Yeah.
like, you
Hopefully,
can
yeah.
be
But-
chill.
But you know what that mean? At the same time, in your relationship, from what I can hear, is that what you did was you gave her all the reasons to trust you.
Yeah.
You didn't give her space to be like, well, he messed up that one time, and I'm like, maybe I should be watching out for it. He probably trying something new. But it was no, like, why would he say this to me if he, first of all, didn't trust me enough to even bring it up? But second of all, that, like you said, he's not going to bring you in that space. So, I mean, it's about both of you guys actually doing the best thing for both of y'all. It sounds amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
yeah. We fresh in. We only, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh, that's,
Yeah,
hey, that's
going
a
on
big
the
step
third week.
early. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Yeah.
when you should take those
Yeah.
steps. Probably. It's just like, because then it makes it like down the line like easier. 'Cause
yeah.
You
Right.
get to learn more about the person like early. Like,
Right.
I feel like that's you want to learn that shit early or do that early.
Yeah.
You know
get
what I
that shit
mean?
out the way.
Because at least you know
Yeah.
if you can hang tough in this or not. If you're meant like, nah, this too much.
Or-
You doing
yeah.
too much
or
nah.
like you dodging it for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, then it becomes a thing. Like, oh, nah, the new event coming up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, you went to the one, you ain't got to go to another one for real.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, if you don't want to,
Get out
like,
the way.
necessarily, like, but you went the one time, so like that. shows a level of trust in every, you know what I'm saying, in
And-
the whole situation. So that's what's up. Shit.
And time doesn't matter. I mean, my best friend got married after he met her on Tinder, and I want to say within 3 to 4 months engaged and married by the next year around the time that they actually got together.
My parents got married in 9 months.
And sometimes,
So yeah.
They still
Like-
married?
But they was
Okay.
married for a
Okay.
I mean,
minute.
times change.
That might be
They
the best
deal with a lot of
example,
time
but
change. They deal with a lot of
Yeah,
time
But sometimes
change.
you meet people for a season, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Like, it
absolutely.
ain't,
Oh,
it
I
ain't
love
always gonna last forever. Forever's a long ass time. Like, especially when you 20 something. Like, that is a long ass time. Like, it's people who been married 20 years. They in their 40s and they like ready for. They can start a whole new life now. Like, get divorced and then they got a whole second like life. You know what I
Another
mean?
20
They,
years.
after 20 years of marriage. Like, so it's a long journey.
I grew up in that household. My parents, they've been together, 29 years now.
Damn.
Yeah, but one thing I do know is I think throughout the years, it rekindles in a way.
Yeah, you gotta make it rekindle. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Definitely.
It's-
You guys
You gotta
gotta
work
both
on
want
it.
that. Both people have to want to be married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
have to both want that relationship. You have to make it work because you're gonna face trials and tribulations. You guys are both gonna be growing throughout individually throughout time. So you guys have to
Yep.
both have that common goal that throughout everything we want this. Once somebody loses that, then
Yeah, that's when it
not
kind
gonna
of
work.
goes south.
That's
yeah.
why I know with them, like, they just do different shit all the time, go travel somewhere, do something. And that's how I learned that from watching them, But
Yeah, my
everybody's
parents-
different.
Yeah, my parents not together.
Okay.
They wasn't. I don't really ever remember them being together. Like, I was a kid. I was like 6 when they split. So I don't ever really remember them being together. But I saw my dad every single weekend. Like, every single weekend. Maybe like 3 weekends in my life. I didn't, like, other than being older and like an adult. But like as a kid, it may be like 3 weekends where he like was going somewhere or he had to like work. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But I don't know. I forgot what the topic was, but I'm high.
Hey, it was going smooth, man. So what's the next one then, brother? How? Are we still the same one?
Nah, we
We done went
went
off
through it.
somewhere else.
No,
We done drifted off.
I'm sorry. I told you guys I was going to send you guys out the way. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
it's all
We good. We like that shit, It extends the conversation.
Yeah, I can't help myself. My mind is like, I know I hated on SpongeBob earlier,
Stop talking about
but
Here's
this
a
is a
SpongeBob
good thing.
reference.
But it's a good SpongeBob reference because it's the only way I know that everyone's gonna get it when I tell it. My mind is like the file cabinet in SpongeBob, but they're all opening like this, all at the simultaneously. So my mind is
What
24/7.
was he looking for? He was
No, that was the episode where he had to learn fine dining and something else.
Okay,
So he had to
okay.
erase everything out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, but I don't watch it, though.
Yeah, whatever.
You
Someone
do.
actually told me to find out what to find out. I just remember the scene.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bet.
Like,
Whatever you say, brother. Whatever you say, it's cool if you watch SpongeBob.
no, I don't
We
watch
all
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, man.
Because when I watch it, I see it's
programmed,
stupid.
bruh. It's
Yeah,
okay.
with that one, that
We
was
all
a classic.
Well, that didn't count. SpongeBob came out when I was in like high school or something. When did it come out?
SpongeBob been out around for
That's
like,
funny. It's been a
SpongeBob's been out
15
since
years.
1996.
15 years?
at
No,
least
over 15.
No, it was.
Oh yeah, so I was. So that means I was around high
SpongeBob
school.
came out in 1999 or 1998.
99. Oh yeah, it's
99.
probably 20 years now.
Yeah. I know for a
Nah,
fact
you
it
was a
was
kid when
in high
SpongeBob
school
came
in
out because I was a kid.
I was probably a teenager.
It might
You
say
only like
99.
3 years
In
older than us,
98.
bruh.
You said 98?
Whoa! Don't make me sound old.
You got an old head in here.
No,
said
see,
82
the
or
drugs
something?
is bad. Drugs is bad. Say no to drugs.
I do.
First day,
I do.
first episode, May 1st, 1999.
Yes.
99.
99.
So-
That's 20 years, bruh.
Yeah, but I probably didn't start watching it until like season 3 or 4.
I watched
so that
it
mean
on-
I had a couple years later after it came out. So it was 2000.
I mean, that's
for
about
me.
when I started watching it.
Good
Like we all
excuse.
started watching it like early 2000s. It wasn't the hottest shit.
I didn't grow up with cable, so you got free cable when the cable man randomly hooked up the upstairs neighbor cable and hooked up yours too because he didn't know which one. So now you got free cable.
I feel it.
Bet. Nah, I think that.
I got a
any
question
day.
for y'all though. Do you believe that anything in life is certain?
No.
Yes,
Do you believe that anything is certain?
yes.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard not to
Except for
whether
death.
you're religious,
Uh-huh.
whether you're religious or spiritual. It's hard for you to say no to that answer.
Okay. So everything's certain in life.
To
How would you
happiness,
How would y'all want to
happiness-
answer it?
How would you
Happiness
know?
is certain.
Uh-huh.
Sadness is certain. You know you're gonna cry.
Is happiness certain?
Is it
Some
not?
people not happy.
No.
Some
The trick
people
is,
really not
do you not want to acknowledge what should be happiness? People sometimes go in a dark hole where they're like, I don't want to see this as being a good thing. Like, oh, I got a raise, but it was only 50 cents. Whoop-de-doo.
What about people who live in like third world countries?
Where they like really shitty.
Have
like,
you not heard that homeless people are sometimes the happiest people?
Yeah.
Not homeless. I'm talking.
I mean,
about,
Well,
like,
But you know
that
what
would
brings
make
them
sense.
happiness? Is normally the closeness of their family.
well, it's also about culture. It's also about culture too,
Yeah.
because my friend Bree's in Indiana. Or I say Indiana.
India.
India right now, and she's just talking about how some of the people, like some of the poorest kids, you know what I'm saying, like, but they giving their shirt off their back and
Yeah.
things like that, and they running around smiling. So it's all about your environment. But I'm not gonna say it's certain, because some people grow up in an environment where how can you be happy? I'm not one of those people, but I know it's out there. It's kids probably living in destitute situations
That's
where
what
they
I
like.
mean. Like
It's
maybe you're
not
content,
certain,
but
It's-
you're not happy.
I feel like nothing is certain because we don't even know what we're here for. Like, we know what we're here for, but we don't even know like how long it is. How it's so everything past this moment is so uncertain. How can it be certain? You know
Everything
what
is
I
filled
mean?
with endless possibilities.
Yeah,
It
like we
depends
don't
on
even know what
you
we
do.
aiming for. Like we might be aiming for something today, but hit a whole nother goal in 5 years because
Yeah.
where it took you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and they say simple things change your reality. Like just drinking this could have altered something in the future just from me drinking that.
Ain't
You
that
feel me?
wild?
Every little
Every
aspect we
decision.
do, you know, it's
So
like
we're-
it can change everything. You
We're
know?
going to talk about timeline change.
Nope,
Okay.
because that's real
I don't
deep.
wanna go that route.
I was about to say, that sound
real
extreme.
deep.
Yeah,
I don't wanna go that
That's
route.
real deep, but yeah, just thinking it on that level of things, like we really don't know what is certain, like what is
Yeah.
certainty, like what
Death
aspect
is
can we
certain.
always say? What's
death
that's
is the
all.
only thing that's
That's
certain.
That's why I say that's the only thing,
That's
yep.
it.
Death and taxes.
Yeah.
Death and taxes. That's what it feel like.
Hold on.
That's what it feels like.
Go back real quick. What is timeline change? I like y'all just swerved that around. What is that?
Well,
now we gotta go there.
speaking in time in general, how you believe the timeline is,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, then we would have to sit here and talk about different variations,
I'm about to say,
how
let's
you
set
think the
it.
timeline goes,
Just give me
how
just
can
a
you alter
straight-
it, like it's just speaking of time in general and how you can alter it.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
basically
okay.
like this. It's like look at it like a tree.
Mm.
Like this decision goes to this, to this, to this, to this. Like
Oh,
it's
I
like
got
it's
you.
kind of like that, and it creates different timelines. Like
Right.
each thing takes you to a different timeline.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That's the best way to.
That sounds
put
very
it.
complex, but I
dimension.
understand.
Yeah.
Dimensions, different
Yeah.
dimensions.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all it
different
is.
like things happening here, or like it's stuff we can't really fathom.
we
Like you
can't.
can never really fathom it. Like
Just
Do-
live.
it's all
Shit.
just an idea.
Just live.
It's all just an idea
Yeah.
for real. We
Yeah.
just be saying shit. You know,
We do.
humans. You know, humans. We just be saying
Do
shit.
y'all think we complicate life sometimes though?
What?
That's all we do.
What do we not?
Yeah.
Just live.
I think that's
Nigga,
all
we
we
got
do.
bills. Everything is complicated.
Yeah, we live in
Yeah.
it. Look at this structure we live
Well,
in. Like,
I mean, life, I feel like it's impossible for it not to be complicated at the same time. We make it complicated, but at the same time,
it's
it's
such
impossible
a complicated thing.
Yeah.
because you can't just live.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
You have to feed yourself. You have to clothe yourself. You have to shelter yourself. So you can't just be on the earth.
I don't know, man.
No, yeah, I feel that because you like even
I
if
don't
you
know.
wasn't like living like in this world we live
Yeah.
in,
Right.
you would go find a cave to live in or something. And
Right.
You would still have shelter, food.
Somewhere tropical,
You know what I'm
eat some
saying?
fruit.
Right. And then we're not even
But
talking
you
about
gonna protect
adding
yourself
people
from
to that
rain.
situation.
Yeah.
So just imagine you like, okay, I did all this for myself.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to do nothing else for no one else. Now these people come and they need shelter. Emotionally,
Uh-huh.
how are you going to deal with that? Because saying no could hurt you emotionally or not. But it can also
I
hurt
don't know.
you, and then it can hurt you later on physically because then the people can just take over and kill you and take your spot. So
Well,
it's like,
If I die, I'm meant to die at that moment. It's meant to happen. But I think you can, though. I think you could go off somewhere on the island. Just
I think just
Nah,
But how you gonna feed
You gotta
yourself?
protect yourself from the rain on the islands.
Just so he can get it, you're always gonna have some type of responsibility.
Yeah.
Whether it's mediocre or whether it's large, it's always gonna be something you have to take care of. You
Yeah.
feel me? With life, even if you living and you have an abundance and you can just float, you got to do something.
Yeah.
Whether it's washing your ass, whether it's getting some food, whether it's finding shelter,
Getting
it's
up out of bed.
getting up out of
whatever it
bed.
is,
You
gotta
know
do something.
you have some type of responsibility.
okay, see, now y'all speaking responsibility, though.
It's the same thing.
I guess so.
It's the same.
I guess.
Because you got to, your number one responsibility is take care of yourself.
I'm thinking just living. Just someone just living.
But you can't.
But how are you going to eat? What are you going to do?
See, y'all making
how you go somewhere and just live? What would you do?
No, I'm just saying, even if it's you getting off the sand to go to a tree to grab a berry, so you have something in your stomach, you can't just live.
You can't just do
because
nothing.
if all those trees just to die, you got to grow something else so you can eat. If all the fish is not swimming around your island, you can't eat the fish.
I'm not saying it's being still, just like sitting there. I'm just saying, I don't know. I can't.
NASA was paying people a couple months.
I'm about to just show y'all one day what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I get you on that.
NASA did
he
do
just
that.
wants to be able to do it.
I know what you're saying. Like those are basics. I know what you mean. Like those are the basic things that you don't.
Just live.
But that's the crazy thing, right? But that's also what make life complicated. The basic things is what also make life complicated.
That's true.
Because healthcare, right? Yeah. Everyone should be healthy.
Yep.
But why are we making it difficult that everyone is not healthy?
Yeah.
Government.
Just that simple.
I was thinking that too. My head, like society, but yeah.
So.
And it's also where it is at the United States. We're in a whole other country. Because when I travel to different countries, I know they live totally different than we do.
They live way different.
In a way more chill way. Like I went to Costa Rica. They was real chill. They ate fruit and shit. They was like chill life. And we're very complex.
It's a whole different lifestyle here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. After going to Hawaii, I see it. Like it's a whole nother like mindset living in America than like living in a lot of other places. Like it's so much competition and so much like take. Like give a little bit, take. Like
you gotta step on people.
You know what I'm saying? Like
who's the best man?
Or you gotta constantly like sell yourself, or like promote yourself, or like do these things. Like you gotta like. It's a lot.
Capitalistic driven. Everything is about money.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't live here without having money.
Yeah, that's
period. You can't live comfortably in America without having.
You can't live without money.
You can't live.
Well,
no money.
No. You're right. Because I was gonna say,
because even if I like go work trade and like go live in a place, work in a place where they can like also like shelter me, I still gotta like eat. And like. Yeah. I'm not a person who just gonna sit at the place and just be like this. Like I'm gonna go out. I want to go try some food. I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Go here or go here. Like you gotta have some type of
income,
some type of money in this country now.
Oh, facts.
Period.
That's right. Like, that's true. Money hungry, man.
That's what it's about. I mean, it's built on the dollar. Like shit, literally.
That's actually the reason why we are America, because of money. The dollar, taxing that tea.
Yeah.
So would y'all ever think about moving out of America?
Yes.
I do every time.
Immediately.
Where to? Where would y'all go?
I think I'm thinking Ghana right now, just because they're giving us dual citizenship and not taxing us for buying property out there. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense.
No tax on property?
Right. Americans can come over there, get dual citizenship, and they're not taxing us on buying property.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I seen it on Tumblr.
Right. I mean, and I'm like, I heard that Atlanta probably got that similar feel of like going to Africa, but it's that same thing of I can go there and know that
it's not like going to Africa.
Well, I hear. I don't know. I hear that it could be similar. It could be similar.
My family's African. So,
but like, so this is my question, right? When you go down there, do you feel like you're being watched?
No, I don't feel like I'm being watched, but
I mean, because you're black in America, it's kind of hard not to be watched.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, but I don't.
Talking about Atlanta?
Yeah. Do you? I've
never been in Atlanta.
Okay, so I'm saying now what Atlanta is now,
that nigga
because
in the corner.
Atlanta have taken over. The black people of Atlanta have taken over Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So they made sure that who's ever in office in their state, in their city, that they're doing for their people.
Yeah.
So and then like, why else would I be Tyler Perry and build a whole studio down there? Like, because it feels that comfortable for black people. So it's like if I feel that comfortable there, Africa can only be better than that.
I gotta go see it first, then we can talk about it.
I mean, we can go to Africa.
It's also America still, though.
I mean, it depends on where you're going.
It's also still America, and it's still capitalistic based. It's just got way more opportunities for people like us.
Don't doubt Africa down and think that it's not capitalistic.
Hell no.
Okay, then.
My family's from Africa. I'm not doing that, but everywhere in Africa ain't nice.
Oh, no, I ain't saying everywhere in Africa.
That's what I'm saying. Atlanta's just one city. Like Atlanta's just like one like tiny dot. Like
right, but that's what our whole country is. That's the only place we would have right now.
Here
In Africa, right? In Africa, I can go to different countries, not just cities, but countries, and get that same feeling. So that's the reason why I'm like, I would rather go to Africa.
I ain't been there yet. I would rather go to Africa just because, like, I wouldn't want to live in America. Like, there's so many other places, though. That's the thing. Like, America's just like this little thing over here, and then there's like literally everything else.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I want to go?
I would love to go.
I'll go live in fucking Antarctica. I don't care. Like, I'll go live in a lot of places.
America wants to keep us trapped in America.
Yeah,
to keep
they
the
do.
money going.
They don't even show you other places.
Nope, they
for
don't.
real. Like, unless it's like resorts and like like places that they're invested in. Like, they have their money invested in, like Hawaii and Puerto Rico,
or
like
an ally.
Something like that. But like, they don't tell you to really go to these places for real. Like, they might talk about them and stuff, but they don't be like, oh yeah, take a trip to Japan and like live there for a month. Like, but over in like Europe, people work and then they go do a sabbatical for like a year and go live in other places and like that's like a part of the culture kind of there. But here it's like, no, stay here, work,
sit your ass here,
sit down, work your life away every single day, 9 to 5. You get your weekends off, maybe. Nowadays you got another job, so you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they keeping you like right here. But I would go live somewhere else in a heartbeat if I could stay there for a long time. You got visas and shit, and I ain't really looked into all that too much yet. But I know you can go visit places for a long time. But can you like stay?
You know how that works?
I don't.
Oh, I thought I said you doing something. I want to know. I know it's 90 days. I think.
It's usually like but I know because I know it's different for other people coming here. Like you can like, it depends on what you're like traveling for. Like like if you're going to work, you can like stay places like longer, like 6 months or something maybe. But like, how do you do it if you're not? You know what I mean? If you just want to say fuck it and just be like, yeah, I just want to stay here. You probably got through a whole process. But
they make it lengthy on purpose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you sure you want to leave America, my nigga? Like,
my nigga, you sure you want to leave?
You sure? It's a lot of shit going on over here. We got,
you know what country
California,
is dope?
You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles.
But listen, y'all, Canada is a dope country, and it's so dope. They got free everything, free healthcare insurance.
Canada got
free
weed.
They got the
cannabis.
Kush pack.
They got legal cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
They got everything.
They got delivery systems. They'll bring it to your door.
You can start drinking at the age of 18.
Yeah. And you know what? And they're ducked off. That's why you don't hear a lot about Canada. Y'all notice that, right?
What?
Y'all don't hear like anything about them in the news or nothing because they're in their own little world.
Yeah, it's a whole different. We don't promote nobody else's shit here.
Yeah. The craziest thing is the countries that have like weed legal and you can drink at the age of 18 early, they have less crime because people can enjoy themselves sooner. I mean, because life is stressful.
It's also not as we were just talking about programming.
Oh, it's not programmed.
Violence is like programmed into Americans.
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
It's like programmed into it. That's why it's so dangerous. To like, other places don't have that shit. Like they ban video games that got like Grand Theft Auto and stuff. Like they ban that shit. Like they won't let people play that shit in some countries. Like, because they know
Germany
what it does. Like, all that stuff has an influence, like TV shows and just like watching Mortal Kombat as a kid, like the fatalities, playing the game, like you uppercutting motherfuckers' heads off, like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's taught, like it's like instilled in us.
It is.
Simple things.
You watch Mean Girls.
We are violent. Like,
I agree, because I had Grand Theft Auto. My mom's like, "What the
hell is this?"
You know, they still ain't play, but still, now I'm older.
Robbing people, taking their cars, shooting at motherfuckers, getting tanks. Like,
I love it though.
Having sex with hookers and killing them afterwards to get your money back and wonder why it's not the same amount.
All types of crazy shit. That's real though. Like, it's all types of crazy shit in that game, like that. Just like, you don't know how fucked up it really is.
And kids play,
but it's based on real life.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it is.
But you know, that's
it's
the
real
thing.
life
Like,
things that
kids
happen
don't
in that
understand.
shit.
Like, yeah, it's real life shit.
You're just creating the person, and you can go run around and do whatever you want. But then all it teaches you is that you just restart.
I was just about to say that. Like, once you die,
restart.
you start over again. And they're not teaching kids, like, if you do this, this is what.
Yeah, you can't just run up to a person and start shooting at them.
Shooting at them.
Oh,
it's not.
Be some real
that's a
shit.
real specific type of life.
Yeah, like that's a crazy.
That's not everybody.
That's why the game called Grand Theft Auto.
I was about to say they might want to start telling people in Cleveland you can't just walk up people and shoot them.
They think people everywhere, bro. But it's like it's such a crazy game. But yeah, that violence is like so instilled in our culture.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's so fun to play.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then you're like, but it's so fun. But it's like, but it's fucked up. Like
It is.
I don't know. The way I look at it
I love
is,
the Grand Theft Auto though.
I did
love
too.
it.
I loved it too.
I used to play.
I'd
that all
rather
the
kill
time.
people in a video game than in
For
person.
sure. Oh,
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
the way I look
but,
at it.
But what about that person? Them people who like, oh shit, I can. They learning about the guns,
They
and then
can-
they
yeah,
go,
yeah.
you know, they putting in the weapons
Call-
cheat, and then they
COD.
learn about the guns, and then they
Yep.
go start buying guns, and then they be like, well, I hate these people, I'm gonna go shoot them.
Right.
It does happen. Like it ain't
Right.
everybody, obviously. It's
Yeah.
always a little population,
Especially
but
with
it does
kids.
happen.
Kids don't have that discernment between, reality and
Yeah.
fiction sometimes. So, like what they see sometimes, and especially if they're in an environment where they feel like they can't express themselves,
For sure.
that gets blurred really, really fast.
Yeah.
So what you see, you're gonna wanna
Influences you.
Yeah.
Kids are just like big sponges. You're just a sponge up until
Right.
we always sponges. They're all the whole time, but like especially as kids, you just take all that shit in and you don't even notice.
Yeah.
You don't even notice what you're taking in. All that violence, all that, just all the stuff they teach us. We was talking about the sex, like everything that's instilled in us.
Program.
Like in America. So I would go live somewhere else. I'd peace out quick. Hawaii felt like a whole nother place. For real.
That's how I felt about Puerto Rico, knowing it's still considered, American territory.
Yeah,
it
US
did.
is
I see. Yeah, I
It
think he
feels
was an
like a
island. He was
whole-
away. That's why though.
Yeah, it's because it's so far. Like when you across the water from, like it just feels different. Like I don't know, you actually feel like disconnected from the place. I did at least, and I was just like, and then I came back here. I was like, damn. It felt like I don't know. It felt so different coming back. I'm just like,
Right.
damn. I'm back in the jungle. Like I just left the jungle. Now I'm back in like the real jungle. Like this is the real jungle, the concrete jungle out here. Like,
So now you've been home. You've been home for 3 months now, right?
yeah. About,
How has your life transitioned from when you went to Hawaii to now you're home for 3 months? Now you actually back in America. Ain't no more like yeah.
I don't know. I just don't even like it here.
So now you want to leave again?
Because there's so much I see that just irritates me. Now I guess it's just the little things that we care about and we value. I think that's what it really is. Like the stuff that we value, all the material things that we care about here. I just don't like it. Like it's because a lot of it just don't matter. Like a lot of that shit just really don't matter. But I don't know. I think the biggest thing is just taking care of myself. Like I care more about myself. Like I care about just my environment, what's around me. I find myself walking around picking up trash and off the lawn and shit like that. Just I care, you know what I'm saying, about the earth more. I don't know. It just, and the community I lived on kind of helped with that. Cause it's all it was a raw vegan community, but everybody just cared about, you know what I'm saying.
Man, were you vegan out
nature.
there?
Yeah, I was vegan out there.
Did you go cold turkey or you got prepared?
Yeah, I went cold turkey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I went cold turkey. I ate a burger not long before I went to the place. So
Damn.
yeah, I don't know. I was just, but I mentally prepared myself.
Yep.
Because I knew I was going in December and I went in April. So I knew once I get there, I gotta I'm on it. It's no in betweens. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna respect the diet. I'm gonna do all that, and I just stuck with it up until I left. And it's great. But I don't know if it's sustainable here. I can't do it here. It's too cold. For real,
I heard a lot of
it's
people say
just,
that too,
it's
though.
cold,
Yeah.
and it's just and to live I just want, if I had more vegan options or just healthier options, not even vegan necessarily, just healthier options around. I feel like I'd care more in a place like California, where it's everywhere, or Portland or something like that, where it's stuff everywhere to eat. And you also got the other stuff too, but more of the good, more of the
Right.
stuff that's better for you. I've just been trying to take better care of myself. That's the biggest thing.
So
Because
up
before
here-
I left, Zaire knew I was whole different,
Oh,
head fatter, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was
Just
heavy,
I was
that's all.
different. I was
Yeah.
just a different mindset. But now I care. I find myself just doing push-ups randomly throughout the day, or just riding my bike and just moving. I'll be
I
oh,
seen
I've
you.
been sitting down for 2-3 hours now. I gotta get up. I
Yeah,
gotta go outside. I gotta
Gotta do something.
do something.
Do something.
Getting that sun.
Yeah.
Getting that sunlight, man.
That sun is everything,
energy,
man.
bro.
Yeah. I'm about to say that sun is
that
everything.
energy.
I'm big
bro.
on that. Just step in the sun. You feel so
It'll
much
make your
better.
day better.
You feel so much better.
So much better. You just
Replenish.
you could just sit in it and just close your eyes, bro. You just
Yes, the warmth.
get
the
that energy. We like plants, bro. You need that shit.
You need it.
Everything here needs that shit. Literally,
Oh, I'm here.
literally
I'm
everything here
We
needs
wouldn't
that shit.
survive
You
without
know,
that
so
sun.
That's why I don't like the wintertime up here, man. Ain't enough sun.
Yeah, it goes away for a while.
That's why people suffer winter depression, the lack of sun. That's where it really comes from. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have it, so we're depressed.
Yeah, it like comes out like if it comes out, it's like cloudy day or like
It's
maybe
too
it's
many
out for a
clouds. We ain't
little
getting
bit.
them rays on us.
Yeah.
You ain't feeling it. It's
Or the
just-
snow. Like you got the snow. It's just
Snow.
like it's hard to just live in snow.
And our time zones. You know, when shit change, it gets dark faster.
Yeah,
It
like
gets
now it
yeah,
gets
it's
dark at
dark.
like 6, right? 6
Yeah,
o'clock
you getting
now,
off
right?
most people
6 or
off of work.
7.
So you like, I'm
5:49.
right
Right
to
after
the
you get
crib,
off work,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get
I ain't
right.
gonna lie, my mood does shift in the wintertime. This year, fuck that. I'm about to kick it. But
Yeah,
usually
that's-
my mood shifts in the wintertime. But this year, I'm gonna stay active and go places, man. Because you can just get caught staying in the house all day. It's cold outside. You don't want to go out besides going to work, of course. But
yeah, you don't want to just go somewhere like
It's
you
dark
gotta
out.
you gotta fight it. Like you gotta be like, do I wanna put the clothes on and like dress warm, and then you gotta go to the place and like walk in the snow and like it's just so. I feel like it's just so much. It's just first world problems. Like I gotta worry about the snow.
Yeah.
Like you know what I
have
mean?
fun during the winter.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm about to say
I used
I'm
to.
the complete opposite.
I be ready to throw a snowball at. We
Yep.
used to have fun.
I used
Coca-Cola
to,
taught
yeah.
me that too. But
Yeah.
go sledding, it's so much shit to do in the winter
Man,
time.
what?
Like I like
And I
the
hate
winter.
being out in the summertime.
It be hot.
Yeah,
as
it
fuck.
be too
hot in the
It be
summertime?
hot as
My
fuck.
body heat, I'm normally hot majority of the time, and when it's hot outside, it makes me not want to be outside.
I get that. I don't know.
So like that's
everybody different.
I like it when it's hot, man.
love
I
it.
need it hot. If
I like
if
I like
could live somewhere,
75.
if I could live
Ooh,
somewhere where it's 80,
75 is a good
80 to
75.
90,
Ooh,
like
you said
80
90.
in somewhere in
Big
between,
nigga, that's
somewhere in
hot.
between, like 80,
70 be too much for me
84,
sometimes.
85 every day, like that'd be perfect.
Give me
75.
And then at night it could
80s.
dip, and it could dip to 60s or high 50s or something, like in the certain seasons, like in Hawaii, like in the winter seasons it'd be like 50, 60 degrees, and then in the summer it's like 80, 85 degrees. Like that's perfect, cause I don't know, to me it's perfect at least, cause I ain't trying to get to 20 degrees or negative degrees.
Nah, see, that's when
fucking
it's a
around
problem.
out here.
Yeah, that's when
In
it's
this
a problem.
ice box.
Yeah.
In this ice box, it'd be like negative 10 wind chill, and you
yeah.
come
I
on,
mean,
you can't go nowhere, bruh.
yeah, you
Well,
can
see,
go
that's
somewhere.
a
That means
different
nobody's
code.
out there. That means the roads is open for you.
Well, see,
I
that's a
mean-
different code. I like it's 35, it's hella snow, and I can do some shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I make the most of that. When it's negatives, I'll catch me inside.
Hey, negative 21 chill.
Yeah,
Woo!
I'll call
guess-
you.
I guess it's just
That's
because
it.
I never had a warm winter. Like
You haven't?
no, like not really. Like been somewhere. Like I've
Me either.
traveled somewhere like for a week. When it's like I went to Arizona in December one time, like, and it was like 75 every day or something like that. That was great. Like, but I would want that like to wake up in January and it's like 80 degrees. I feel like that'd be real cool. Like
It throw me
that'd be
off.
dope.
I'd be lost.
that would be
like,
dope.
it's
I don't know.
January.
I'd be great. I feel like, cause then I feel like I said, I need that sun, like to
I
get
feel you.
moving. So like I always would have the sun.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of what it is. I just want to live in a place where like the sunlight don't go away.
Nah, fuck that.
That'd be great.
I
Like,
connected with the sun one summer. I know that sounds fried, but I was on Myrtle Beach fried. We used to sit on the balcony, and I was just looking at the sun rays, and I felt a connection with it.
you just like understood.
I understood. I don't know what
understood.
it was.
It just spoke
Yep.
to you. It was like, now you get it.
Yep, psychedelic shit. Man.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
you was
ta-
off of
yeah,
some shit?
It's
Yep.
like taking
Yeah.
psychedelic.
Yeah, that's what's up. You connect on a different level with things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you appreciate everything.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
gonna say you be like, yes, I love you, son. I
Yeah.
love you, Earth.
That's how I-
love you.
That's kind of how I got my appreciation for trees, man.
You do?
Like,
Oh, I be talking to the
trees,
trees.
bro.
Every
Like,
time I'm on shit, I be.
I had a
"What's up,
dream,
baby?"
bro. I had
I
a
be
dream
hugging.
where I watched a tree like grow, like from I don't know. I was gone. Like it was after like some mushrooms or something like
Oh,
that,
I was like-
and like I went to sleep after, but I just had a crazy vivid dreams like that night, and I just remember like it felt like real life. Like I walked through the house, went and sat on my porch. And then just in my neighbor's yard, like a tree just sprout and just like grew. So all the branches and everything just grew into a big ass tree. I'm just looking like, and so now every time I go somewhere, I'm just staring at trees, just watching them blow. I'm just
You
like,
got,
man.
got that connection with it.
Yeah,
now.
it's just like now it's
Yeah.
like I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'll stop and look at trees for a while, like an hour. I'll just stop and just be like staring at them.
Once you connect with nature, that's it.
Yeah.
You connected.
You connected, you in.
You in there.
Once you buy in, you in.
When was y'all first connection with nature? So you said you was talking to a tree. Is that the first time for you?
Nah, I've always.
okay.
I mean, it started before the shrooms though. Like we
okay.
went to camp and stuff.
Oh,
My grandfather raised me to go outside. You know, go outside, have fun. You feel me? So that's when I appreciated nature. He's always been a big animal rights. You know, people abusing the shit. He shows that on TV and get real salty.
Yeah.
So his actions really, he just hated seeing anything abused, but
Yeah.
anything nature wise, he always appreciated his lawn, his grass. You know, let's just be outside. You know, taking us to the park, the beach. I went everywhere with my grandparents, mainly my grandfather though. So speaking on that level, appreciating nature, that was instilled with me very, very young. You know, I've always just been a flower child. You feel me? Like I'm rooted to this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then camping, hands that, going to camps and different shit, fishing. You know, I appreciate everything about nature. Yeah.
I never really went camping or anything. I don't think mine came until I went up a mountain, and I like.
What mountain you go to?
It was in Denver.
Oh, that's dope.
Me
That's
and
dope.
Hassan, and Sam went.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam
shit.
McIntyre.
Yeah.
Us three went, and we climbed up to this. Started at like 10,000 feet, and then you like go up like as high as you can. I think the highest you can get is like 14,000 feet, but we went up to like 1,000, up to like 11,000 feet. So we went up 1,000 feet, and we just got to this point where we just could look out over everything. And I think that was the first time I was really like
Yep.
could see it all, and I was just like, damn, like
It's beautiful.
it's just crazy. Like, and I'm like 11,000 feet up. Like I'm as high as can be. Like you could go
Yeah.
higher, but like I'm as high as I need to be right now. Like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's when I got it. Like when I was up there, I was just looking out. I was like, damn, like it's a whole other mountain over there, and like glaciers and shit. Like it's a whole thing without me. Like it doesn't even
Seriously.
need me.
No, seriously.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
seriously.
I'm just here to like appreciate the shit. So I think that's when I got my appreciation.
Dope.
I think for me, same as Zaire, like my grandpa had me outside a lot, and I just even as a small kid, like I was a girly girl, but I was also like really interested in like dirt and animals and bugs and just like everything like that. I was always outside somewhere like in a dress, just dirty as hell, just like exploring, kicking it. My grandpa always would take us, you know, to the beach and stuff like that. He played sports a lot, so that was our bonding thing. We played softball together. I was just always outside, so I've always had a huge appreciation for it. I feel connected to it. You know, sometimes when I feel like, because I suffer from anxiety, sometimes when I feel like I'm super overwhelmed, just being outside, just like feeling the air, just watching the trees, just feeling connected to earth just brings me back to center. And that's always been something for me.
Just
That's,
going
brought me back.
outside.
Yeah, just going outside, just like touching the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just like just sitting, just being like, I was meditating before I even knew what that was, you know, just being outside and just like
For real.
Being present.
just being present. Yeah, exactly.
That's real.
Yeah.
Going outside as a kid has such a big impact. Like,
It really
all the time.
does.
Like, because if you the type to sat in the house all day and play games, and you know you just sit in the house all day and play. If you was the kid that went outside all the time, like you can't not go outside. Like that
Yeah,
shit just
that's true.
does you go. Like you can't just sit in the house. Like,
No
Yeah,
matter the
it's
weather.
yeah,
You know-
no matter the weather.
That's
Right.
true, that's
like,
true.
Because I complain about the winter, but I'm not about to sit in the house.
Hell no.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna be salty, but
Yeah, I'm gonna be
salty
salty
as
as
hell.
hell. I'm gonna be salty as hell, but I'm gonna come out though.
Yeah.
I guess I'll come out.
Be salty as fuck,
Yeah.
getting up, putting on
I guess
boots
I gotta
on.
throw
For real.
Long Johns on and shit.
Putting
All
on
right,
snow
all
pants and
right.
shit.
Like,
now,
oh,
yeah.
shit.
All right,
Get
but I
dressed.
got you, bro. I'll come out.
Yeah, I about to say, I know sometimes as a
appreciate
kid, I'll just throw on some clothes to just jump in the snow and run right back in the house.
Yeah,
Hey, and that's
yeah, for sure.
I'm like, oh, you really did that? I'm like, yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did that last year. Hey, I did that last year, bro. I
got
just ran
to.
and just jumped in the snow.
Just because.
My little sister should, because she didn't want to jump in it. Like I was, boom! I just
Jump
jumped in
in.
that shit. I got out and I'm like, damn, that shit is
Cold.
cold, bro.
Right? Did you jump
That shit
in
is
with no
cold.
coat?
Yeah,
None of
trying
that.
to be cool.
Snow get down your
Trying
pants.
to be cool. Trying to be cool. with
You
my
jumping
little
up like,
sister.
oh, it got down the bed. Man.
that'd be the worst.
And I
Man,
tossed her
word.
in the shit.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely throw all the
Trying
kids
to
in
be
the
cool.
snow.
That's what you get. Hands
Yep.
freezing.
Definitely. I know. My first time, I think I'm about to join in with y'all with the grandfather thing, and we used to go fishing and I don't care like what's going on. If I'm on water, I'm just at a whole different type of peace. Like the moment I hit the water, I'm like, I've been missing this. That's number one thing. So like even if I'm like at a beach, I would sleep the most peaceful sleep on the sand. And I think it's just because I'm next to water. I can't swim, but if I'm on the boat, I'm good to
go. You gotta learn how to swim, bro.
I definitely need to learn how to swim, but I'm trying to keep it black.
Yeah,
you know,
fuck
that. Black people need to learn
how to
swim.
Need to
learn
That's
how
a life
bro. Because when this shit flip,
well, you know, I think what happened was
okay.
It's hard for me to trust the water. I noticed that when I got older, what the issue is now. But like when I was younger, I know a lot of people gonna say you didn't drown, but I'm like I drowned.
Almost, yeah.
No, I drowned. I woke up to my cousin giving me CPR.
Right.
So I'm gonna say I drowned just because I ain't died.
That happened to me too.
Right.
Yeah,
so
when
I'm like,
younger.
ever since then I've been like, yeah, I can't go in the water and try to learn. Like they're like, you just gotta. I'm like, first of all, I don't even.
That fear, bro.
I don't even know how to not tense up, and you're telling me not to tense and stuff. Now I'm already drowned in,
bro. You gotta break that fear, bro.
Like I promise you, I've tried. I done did the whole like let your body lay out and you just moving. I'm like, I'm going down. Nope. The moment my body go bloop, that's too much.
That's
because you think you're gonna go down. You're making
them
yourself
thoughts
do
make
that.
you heavier than you actually are, bro. Because my cousin went through and I was trying to teach him like how to swim. Because I taught my one cousin, I'm like, you gotta really just like. I was like, literally, if you just get in the water and don't do anything, you will float.
I don't believe that.
He don't either, and that's why he didn't float. Because he like tense up, and you tense up and make your body heavy. Like, like if you literally just go in the water, like even if you hold on to the edge or something, and you just like don't move, you're gonna float. Like that's why dead bodies float. Like
they definitely do. I'm a live body, so I don't float.
It's just hard. No, that's not true. Because I float. I be floating through the water.
I'm a naturally tense person. I'm like tense normally like almost like 100% of the time. It's only been the past couple of years I've actually been like, oh, I'm tense right now. Let me relax. So I have to think to not be tense. So if I'm in the water, you know I'm already tense. I'm double the tense now because I'm like, I'm not going down. But the craziest thing is my daughter telling me that I taught her how to swim.
How'd you do that?
Yeah, I was that same thing.
I mean, everything you told her, threw her in the water. Now she's like, I can swim now. I'm like, oh, you can swim now? I'm like, who taught you? She's like, you did. I'm like, oh, I remember I was trying to teach you. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta, because kids are it's easier for them to like let go.
Well, I told her
that's when I learned when I was a kid.
They don't have that fear.
Well, she did have the fear.
Yeah.
Like she did have the fear, but I told her, I'm like, will Daddy let you die? She said no. So why won't you swim?
So do we get more fears as we get older though?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's the food we eat.
Yeah, for sure. Like you get put on you. Like you put them on yourself, kind of.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like you with the swimming. Like it's not that you can't, because like I said, it's not that you can't swim.
Right.
It's the mental thing. Like it's a mental bridge that you have to cross in order for you to be able to swim. You know what I mean? Like it's not that you just physically can't. Like you can. Like, but it's a mental thing too, because that's a big part of it. Like if you don't think you can, like my cousin, I think he just can't let go in the water. Like he just cannot not be tense. Like he just tense and he just sinking. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
You told me I could. You told me I could
float. You see me? I'm floating. I'm floating over to you. Like, but you gotta let go. So
I don't know when it comes to that swimming thing. I think if I don't learn how to just be relaxed, it's gonna take forever for me to actually learn how to swim. I think the only time I'm actually gonna have to learn how to swim is I'm just gonna have to be forced to either swim
throw your ass in there?
or you die. No, you can't just throw me in there. Because the fact that you push me in there, it has to be a
life or death situation type
off
thing.
top. Because if you push me in there, I'm gonna think you must gonna come save me because you pushed me in there.
Nope.
Someone know how to swim. You're gonna throw the rope. You're gonna do something.
We're not swim either.
Hey, but at the same time, I do not trust the ocean. Like,
you don't trust
it's bigger than us, man.
Like after being out in Hawaii, I got swallowed up and spit out by the ocean, bro. It like spit me out on the shore. Like
I want to know how to swim.
I just feel like it's not my home, and I respect it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
but
like
that's not my.
I'm not scared of it.
Yeah,
like I respect it.
I respect
way
it.
too much. I understand the
fuck
power
with you,
of it.
like,
I understand the power after, like, because I was out there. I was just like, you know, if you just stayed out there, if you just do nothing in the it's gonna naturally just take you further out. So I'm like getting kind of far. I'm like, okay, like I need to start heading back. And then the waves are coming too. So like a big one came and I wasn't ready for it. And it just like I felt like I was spinning underwater. And then all I know is I landed like near the shore, like to where my feet could like almost, I was like, okay.
I would have drowned.
I just walked out. I just walked back onto the shore. I was like, I'm chilling I'm over here now, and I ain't been in the ocean since.
I love the ocean.
I would have been.
But I love it. Like I
love it,
respect it.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
sitting and looking at it. Like, but I ain't gonna just hop in it. Like,
I done went cliff jumping and
strong,
everything.
bro.
I mean, I know it does take you. Don't get me wrong, the ocean will kill a nigga.
I would've been dead.
I was in a dangerous area though,
Oh, see,
because the ocean around the Big Island is real bad.
Right.
Like it's super strong, and like the waves are bad, and the lava hit last year, so it changed the composition of it
Oh, that's
and
good.
things. So. It was different out there.
What
Like I'm
was you
sure
doing?
it's better places. I mean,
What
you can
was
swim out there.
I said, what was you doing over there then? Hopping
I mean,
in that
no.
ocean?
I mean,
Just
it was
swimming?
it was the only beach over there.
Oh, I got
Like,
you.
You couldn't swim everywhere. You couldn't really just hop in the water.
Yeah.
Like out there, it's like a lot of waves crashing and stuff like that. You can't really just hop in the water.
Is it true they have those huge waves people can surf on in Hawaii? You ever see that on TV, them big tall ass?
I didn't see any where I was at because where I was at, like I said, it's not a surfing island.
Also, okay, I got you.
But Maui is where you go for the
Yep.
waves.
Maui.
So
That
they
sounds
get them
fun.
over there. They get those big perfect waves in Maui.
I want to learn how to
Because I'm
surf,
pretty sure
too.
Kelly
man.
Slater also created like he's a professional surfer. He created like a place where they made a machine that makes the perfect wave. It's because they're about to put surfing in the Olympics. So it's like every single time it makes a perfect wave for people to like surf. Like, so, and I think I'm pretty sure that's like on Maui. But
wow.
Maui has like perfect surfing waves. Like you could go surf out there. But Big Island, don't surf out unless you know the waters. Like you shouldn't surf out there because it's like literally just like you go out to a certain point and it's straight drop off. Like boom, straight deepest depths of the ocean. Like
That shit's scary.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you got to kind
That
of
shit
know,
sounds fun.
and and that water is strong, so you got to kind of know what you're doing out there.
Right.
Yeah,
That sounds wild.
it's crazy. It's beautiful though.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I do want to go surf though.
Yeah,
And some
I
shit
would.
Like that.
I want to learn how to surf.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna learn how to surf with a life jacket on.
No, yeah, I mean it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
any
can
way
do
that
that.
helps you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you gotta know how to swim, bro. You can't surf if you don't know how to swim. That's rule number
Got it.
one.
You,
Like
you should make that go for 2020,
be a
bro.
strong
Swim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn how to hold my breath for long periods of time if I don't learn
gotta-
how to swim first.
you gotta train yourself. Like you can't let somebody.
Well, 'cause the way I
like
look
your
at it,
defense.
if the wave encaves me and I get stuck in there, as long as I don't panic, I'll be able to hold my breath long enough for me to pop up to breathe when I
Right.
can. That's the way I look at it. That's with a life jacket on. Now, I mean, if I got the life jacket on, I'm gonna be able to swim the shore. But if I don't have the life jacket,
You gotta.
on,
How you gonna swim the shore if you don't know how to swim?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, how you?
Well,
How you gonna swim the shore?
I can't. Well, I can paddle and kick, so obviously I can swim. I just can't float right now because I don't know how to not be tense.
You
I mean,
What,
yeah,
you
if you
can't
got that
swim
life
if you ain't
jacket on,
tense,
you'll be at the top.
Right, that's why- so that's my
all he
floating.
gotta
So,
do at
yeah,
that
all I
point
gotta
is
do is
just
kick.
kick.
It'll block that in your mind that you like sinking.
No.
Like I'm just saying, no, you'll have the life jacket on, so you'll be able to. You won't
Right.
like think you sinking.
Right,
Like, you
because
know,
I won't be
Yeah,
stinking.
so I got- maybe you will.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Maybe every time you swim, you should just wear your life jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I also believe that every time I fly, I should have a parachute. But you know, that's me.
yeah. It's not a bad way to think. I mean,
They're like, "What's your carry-on bag? A parachute?"
parachute.
They're like, "You can't open that up on this plane.
I won't. That's not the plan.
I will open this up when it's going down."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not the plan to open it on the plane.
I mean,
when I'm off the plane and
Right.
falling, that's what I'm trying to use.
I'm
That's
like-
why I brought my parachute.
is Denzel flying this plane?
Right.
Yes or no?
Yeah, that's why I brought the parachute, just in case. So I got two carry-ons, motherfucker. I got my bag and my parachute.
Right, I ain't
Watch out,
putting this
man.
up there. It's staying on my
who's
back.
right here, just in case.
Whenever.
I don't need that.
Oh yeah, I see. I I'm gonna help everybody get out after
No,
I jump
fuck
out
that.
first. After I jump
After I
out.
jump out first. Fuck
No,
that.
somebody in this world
They
does do
should've
that
brought their
though. Probably
parachute.
every time they go on the plane, they probably do carry a parachute. Somebody.
That's
probably
not a bad idea.
That's not when you think about it.
Because
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're
it's not like
expensive.
you're gonna have to use it all the time. You really should only buy one.
You got use it all the time. You don't need to be traveling.
Yeah,
no more.
like
But what if you jinxing yourself by having
by
a
having
parachute?
the parachute.
And then you're like,
Oh,
why am I jumping out of
creating
planes
that
all
energy,
the time?
Like, you creating that energy that
Like-
the plane might go down. You got your parachute
Maybe-
ready
maybe-
for the plane to go
I'm
down.
just saying.
He said, "Look, if this shit go down, bro,
Right.
I got my parachute." parachute with me, and everybody else on the bitch like worried, like damn, like I ain't bringing a parachute.
At that point, you manifesting that shit at that point.
Yeah.
For real.
Maybe.
Well, you know, with them taking over planes and crashing them, I'm gonna have to keep me a parachute.
Just in case.
Cause I know they don't keep nothing on board, or at least if I don't have it with me on the carry-on, tell me my luggage is up under there, and I feel better.
They got the mask. At least they got the mask to drop down. You can breathe while you're down.
Hell no.
While the shit go down.
Well, the good thing is I got asthma. I learned how to breathe when you can't breathe, so I'll be alright going down because I'm
got your parachute
real fast.
And
yeah,
you got your parachute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
you good.
Thin air don't bother me.
You watching the whole plane right now.
I'm looking at y'all like, is that on fire now?
He said, "Look, I'm out."
Yeah.
He opened the door on him.
I'm like, if you guys think about it, I'm actually helping y'all out because the air is making y'all, float a certain way because it's coming inside because it's turning y'all. I got your back.
I don't know about that.
I mean, that's what I'm going to tell them when I'm jumping out. I'm like, I'm saving your life by opening the door.
I don't think anybody's going to believe that.
You got to close the door behind you, bro.
You know what? I would try that.
And I'm probably actually kill people.
You actually will kill people. Like that pressure, you're gonna kill everybody.
Let me help you out. Let me help you guys out while I'm not killing them.
You gonna kill everybody
after a certain amount of feet, that pressure drops. So it depends on how high you are. So if I jump out at the right time, I'm really not putting that much pressure on you.
During the ascension?
No. I mean, if that's when it's starting to go down, I'm jumping out when it's starting to go down. He was like, we're having complications. No, we're having me leaving the plane. So
you having complications. I got my parachute. I'm good.
And I'm like, you look cute. You wanna live?
No.
You wanna live?
I'm looking you in the eyes. I know who got the parachute. I'm running right towards you, nigga. Like, come on.
Before you even get to use it, bro.
I said it's not coming off my back.
It's not coming off.
Nigga, I'm
snapped in. It's snapped in.
I'm taking your back with you.
I'm like, bro, you better hold on to my leg. That's all I'm gonna give you.
I'm barehooking you the whole way, wrapped around.
I'm like, you better take your belt off and wrap it around you and me. Like, that's the only way you're going.
The whole time. If you want me to, I'll hold the belt loop, nigga. I don't care, but I'm getting off this plane with you.
All I know is
that's all I know.
I'm supposed to live. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Well, you brought the parachute, so we teaming with you, bro.
Everybody gonna hop on your back.
Everybody
tell each other.
They won't have time.
We gonna have time.
Oh yeah.
We gonna have time.
That door is gonna be shut.
Wait.
That door gonna be shut.
But look.
You ain't getting to the door.
Right.
Well, see, this is the thing. I'm gonna sit in the aisle with the door.
I'm sitting right next to you.
But how do you know about the parachute? As far as you know, that's my book bag. It's a book bag. It look like a book bag.
You might not have shit in there, and I'm still. Come on, bro. You ready?
No, it don't look like.
I'm not telling you I got a parachute.
Hey, a parachute bag.
I'm not saying I got a parachute. I'm not walking on the plane to let everybody know I got a parachute.
Look like
those big, bro.
They big as hell.
They was big as fuck.
Like it ain't no just little shit.
Right. It's my traveling book bag.
The air marshal, bro. The air marshal will come up to you like, yo, why do you have a parachute?
And I'm gonna be like,
something that we don't know.
And then I'm gonna tell him,
we gonna have to come with us.
And I'm like, don't you think you need to talk a little bit lower because you're gonna scare everybody and they're gonna be paranoid.
You're gonna be walking in with a mysterious bag. People are gonna be looking at you regardless of what it is. Like, what do you have in your bag?
What does he have
I'm like, you never seen someone go hiking before?
No, it's a parachute.
I don't know.
Because somebody that travel gonna be like, no, that's a parachute. Why do you have a parachute?
I'm flying Frontier or Southwest. It's not that many white people.
Somebody know about parachutes.
I know about parachutes. I'm gonna ask.
Somebody gonna be like, this
motherfucker brought a parachute, bro.
Okay, I'll pay to get on first, and
you can't hide your parachute. You can't do that.
No, I mean I'm be sitting down with my back already down, so you gotta really be looking like, oh, he got a parachute.
You gonna be all the way at the front of the damn
with your big ass parachute.
They're gonna be like, everybody gonna walk in like, why you got a parachute?
And you know what? I might hide it up under my seat until after everybody sit down and then get it back on.
Niggas behind you.
Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. No, I'm good. No. Y'all helping me out. I like to thank y'all for my plane.
Right, we good. We good.
We won't even be on the same plane. You travel to different cities. I'm not gonna be
on that plane with you, brother.
You travel on different. We go to different cities.
We go to the same podcast. We going to a podcast convention.
I mean, my first, stop is not even the last. Atlanta. I'm going somewhere else, so you good.
I don't want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah,
I mean, well, you know, it's the hub. It's one of the huge hubs. So
fuck Atlanta, I need the parachute.
Yeah, that's it. I need to make it.
Right.
We got to make it to Atlanta.
The parachute. I don't need Atlanta.
I don't know. I kind of want to take the plane to Atlanta just so I can jump out and like land into some like extravagant black party, and they're like, "Who are you?" I'm like,
"Him, the nigga with the parachute."
Thank you. I'm like, "Where's my shot at?"
Float it in, my nigga.
Who survived?
Take this.
What? Is this a Diddy party? Where's my vodka?
Parachute's big as hell, bro.
They are big because when I went
They're
skydiving,
huge.
they stuffed and they huge and they heavy too.
Yeah.
They mass. They like 50 pounds.
That's fine.
Oh shit.
That's okay. I only weigh like 150.
Big as
Another
hell.
50 is
Like-
nothing.
Like a parachute
Start working
bag. Somebody
out.
please look up a parachute bag. Like
I'm
I
like,
know it's
heavy,
huge.
man.
Like I ain't never seen one.
How was it when
Kids
you was
jump
wearing
on
that?
me.
Was it heavy on you?
Hell yeah, that
went
shit was heavy,
skydiving,
bro.
right?
Yeah, that shit was heavy as fuck. And then where they pack all that shit in there, it's like 50 pounds.
I just got one question.
What's up?
Did you pee yourself?
Nah, man. I enjoyed it. I almost had like a panic attack, of course, when you fall and you trying to
Right.
hold on to shit. But no, I felt free, man.
I want to skydive, but I got this thing about dying.
I do too. But guess what? Death is something we can't run from. I ain't trying to say go towards it, but live.
I'm the same.
Yeah, you can't run.
We can't run from death. We can't. If I was meant to die doing skydiving, I would have died.
You would have died.
But I'm here.
That's not.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to look at it like that,
I mean, that's the only way to look at it.
then that means you must believe that things are certain in life. Then to bring it all the way back.
I mean, yeah, I believe death is certain though.
But if it was not meant for you to die, it was certain for you not to die at that time, right?
Mm.
I mean, if you're doing something daring like skydiving, right?
I could have
And
died.
it was right, you could have died, right? But it was certain for you not to die then, right?
Past,
Nah.
if you
I
look
mean,
20 past, if you look in the past, then
Right.
everything is certain in the past.
yeah,
it already
because it already
happened.
happened.
Well, you got to look at it like this. If it was, like you say, if it was meant for you to die skydiving, it would have happened.
but
That would have been certainty.
see, but already
But
happened,
the
though.
certainty is the
But,
opposite.
I mean, that's what you're saying, but it already
I mean, I
happened.
guess-
I ain't arguing.
I was about to argue, but
Tense,
then
though, is it certain?
It already happened though. See,
It already
we would have had
happened.
this conversation and it happened.
But that's the proof of the certainty, is it not?
see, if I
If
died,
I
we wouldn't have
die,
had this
it's
To be
past.
certain, that means that.
But if I
you
die, it's
know that you're 100% like that is you
Yeah.
know
I just
before it
don't know what-
happens.
So certainty
That
only
you're gonna
exists
make it.
when you actually
Looking at
have
the future.
100% truth.
Certainty
No,
is like future tense. Like
Yeah.
you know.
like I'm certain
Going-
that's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
I'm certain,
100%
like
without a doubt.
yeah.
But you don't know that skydiving.
Well, I know someone's going to be
100%.
famous.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just throwing stuff out there.
That's what I said. I know his angle. That's why I'm not saying shit. Like, but I think certainty in the present is something you can't look for. You feel me? Living in your everyday existence, you don't know what certainty is going to happen in your present.
I'm pretty certain I can catch this.
But what if you don't?
You didn't catch it.
You
didn't
weren't
catch
certain. You see?
I didn't say when. I didn't say when. I just caught it.
I was
I just
ready.
caught it though. Look,
I'm
that's
just saying.
certainty. I'm
that
just
bottle could've
saying.
disappeared forever.
Can you click monitor on for me, bro? Y'all had the hyena labs going.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are you all good? You all good?
I'm gonna
bro?
start working on my Barry
It's okay, keep
Manilow
on.
voice.
It's good.
We're
Appreciate
gonna
it,
keep it
brother.
real low, just like this is
But
another
he-
90s R&B coming back at you.
He kind of just proved the point, though. You didn't catch it that time, though. You said you
Right.
were going to catch it.
I said, but did I say when?
No.
I said I'm gonna catch it in the
Okay.
future, and then I caught it after that. Did I not catch it
If
after
you want
that?
to find a
I
loophole,
caught it after that.
If you want to find a loophole in the system, then
You a
okay.
lawyer? You
He gonna break his phone.
I get
I
that a
didn't
lot.
say it would happen that time.
It's all about the fine print.
Yeah.
I didn't say when it would happen.
Right.
I said it would happen.
I mean, I have this theory that, well, it's not a theory, it's the truth. I have an answer for any question that you have.
I bet.
I don't know.
I really don't have a lot of questions.
Don't matter, whatever the question is, I have an answer for it. Whether or not
It's
you
right or
like
wrong.
the answer.
Yeah, or
No,
it's
no,
right or
no.
wrong.
I'll give you the right answer. Whether or not you like the answer I give.
So there's always the answer to something, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You just don't know
But
how to
I don't know
you
if
don't
it's
know how to
right.
give that answer.
But you don't know if it's right or not.
Yeah, I think
How is
that's
it wrong?
subjective.
Can you prove me wrong? If you can't prove me
I
wrong,
mean, I
it's
guess
right.
it depends on the question.
I'm innocent until proven
Because
guilty.
I could ask you something you know nothing about.
He's a lawyer.
Go ahead, ask me any question.
We got
Okay.
a future lawyer in here.
I mean, like, but it's something that I'll
Just
know
go.
that you
Just
won't
go.
know.
Just go.
Okay, name the place in Hawaii that I was living in.
A place at the time you called home.
No, see that.
You didn't
You
feel like
you
you
a
was at
lawyer,
home?
bro. You a
Did you
lawyer,
feel like
bro.
you was at home or no?
Oh, come on, bro.
I just said you might not like the answer I give.
It didn't feel like home.
Did you not
this is
love
home.
living in Hawaii?
Yeah, I loved it, but it didn't feel like home.
And then when you came back here, you actually feel like this was foreign.
No.
You didn't say it
No,
was like,
no, I said I don't like it, but that don't mean it get foreign.
So you like Hawaii, right?
Yeah, but that don't make it home. Just because you like it, don't make it home. Because I like Denver, but I don't feel like it's
He's
home.
fighting it. He's fighting it.
I'm lost.
He likes being on the mountain.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
He like being on the mountain.
I'm just saying.
You want to try another one? I got time.
We
I got
don't need
time.
to.
I'm,
We don't need to.
I mean,
I already
give it
know where
10
you're
on
going
it.
with it. So.
I got it. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I gave it
I
up.
see where you going with it. So
I'm just letting them do their
we
thing.
can hit. We can just hit the next topic.
Next
What's your
time.
song?
Okay, what time is it? What time is it, bro?
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
that's it.
That makes a lot of sense.
You guys are really those
12-14.
zodiac
That
people.
makes a lot of sense.
No, I mean,
I mean,
you're Virgo.
Everybody-
what do you know about Virgos? Please explain that to me, because you know
Y'all
we-
argumentative.
Stubborn.
I like to say I don't argue. I like to say that I have
But you-
discussions.
You are.
Right,
It can
right.
seem like know-it-allsy. Like, y'all know it all at points. You'd be like, you could, just like how you said, I got an answer for everything. It's that type of know-it-all response.
So let me hit you with a series of questions.
I know.
Let me hit you with a series of questions,
Yeah.
and we'll see where we go with this. Right?
Okay.
Are you religious or are you spiritual?
Spiritual.
Okay, so that means you do believe that there is a God, right?
The higher source, yeah.
Okay, do you not believe that your God, your higher source, gave you everything you need to live in this world?
Of course.
So at that point in time, are you not given every information you needed, whether you know that you know it or not, right?
Yeah.
So at that point in time, could I not have an answer for everything? Can I not always be right?
I don't know where you're going.
I see where you're going with it.
I see where you're going with it.
I get it.
Yeah.
So
You're right in your own sense.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
If that's
I
where you're
get
going,
it.
yeah, I get. That's why I said. That's why I said go to the next topic.
Yeah.
Because I knew where you was going with it.
Yeah, no.
Anything you technically give is right. Technically.
well, it depends on it. That's why I say word choice. Word choice
yeah.
is the biggest thing.
I guess, yeah.
Because I could have said you lived in the house.
So are you perfect?
It depends on what your definition of perfect
What's
is.
your definition though?
My definition is I'm obviously perfect because I was created this way for a reason, right?
Boom. So we're all
So my
perfect in a way.
flaws is actually what make me perfect.
Yep.
How can I be perfect if I didn't have the flaws?
What is perfection?
Perfection is being perfectly flawed.
Perfection is just what you perceive it as.
But
They're
what
like-
is perfect? We never witnessed perfection.
I don't know. I witnessed myself every day.
Well, I'm saying on the terms of perfect, like this is a perfect glass or bottle of water. What is perfect? How do you know that's perfect? We don't.
It's just a word.
It's just a word.
It's just an
We don't know
adjective.
what perfection
Word.
is.
You can't,
Adjective.
but at the same time, I feel like you can't dumb down words that easily. Then you take away substance for the words. So
I'm saying the word like perfect.
no, but at the same time, you take substance away from the word perfect.
Mhm. Oh,
If
yeah,
your
true.
perfect day is and you can explain it and it happens, then you're like, how do I know it's perfect? You take away the substance. So that's the reason why word choice is very important. So like it's perfect. That's the reason why I say, what's your definition of perfect?
Sure.
My definition of perfect is perfectly flawed. Because without these flaws, I would not be me. If I'm not me, then who am I? I'm lost.
It's the only thing you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense to be perfectly flawed.
Yeah. My imperfection, perfection.
That's well said though. Well said, man.
I said
agree.
that.
No,
I sit at home and
Yeah.
just think.
That's
Virgo.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get to the deeper understanding of
Virgo
things.
answer.
Very, very Virgo. You can't argue with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing bad about it. My best
Nah.
friend is a Virgo. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody just got their own character traits. It's just funny when you see that it does correlate through certain people.
She's a Virgo.
You're obviously awesome.
It's just funny. It's just funny. Like, I don't think it has everything to do with everything.
Right.
Like, but I just think it's funny that how common
Common.
things are.
You find
between
similarities.
people who are like born in the same time. I just think it's real interesting. Because you can tell, you can kind of tell, like, when someone has that character. But they also have characteristics of other things, too.
Yeah.
But I
There's
don't know,
more
I
that
just
plays
think
into it, but it's certain ones you be like, oh,
Yeah, I
yep,
can see
you're
that.
an Aries. Oh, you're a Gemini.
September Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
it's real chill. My friend, yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny, man. I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny.
Yeah, I've been in between the two because I was born in like literally 11/59, August 31st. So it was like
Right there.
Yeah.
When does it switch? I don't know the dates. For
Well,
August. Like, what's the first day of Virgo?
Like, I want to say August 22nd, 23rd, something around that time. So we only got really like a week and a half, I want to say, for like the August. But like, I can be extra energetic, right in the front. But realistically, most of the time I like to be in the back and handling things in the back zone. I would rather be in the back. You don't have to see my face for me and be great.
Behind the limelight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to be great behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
That's how you be great.
That's it. I was about to say that shit. Yeah. That's true. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm hungry as fuck.
Hungry.
So, do y'all have any closing things to say off? Because I'm about to eat some food after this.
No, I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Nah.
You said
be
it all.
perfectly imperfect, man.
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.
For sure. Oh, yeah, man. Go ahead. Shout your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all do everything.
For those who don't know who I am, because you have no reason to, I have a podcast. The name of the podcast is Tension Conversations. You can find us on SoundCloud, Google, Apple. I already said Spotify, didn't I? That's something I'm missing. I don't know. It's some other things. I go by Dr. Petty. My co-host, who is Heaven, she calls herself Nunu on the podcast. Shout out Instagram is Heavenly Book, because she do lashes. She gonna get you together. You know, she make you look fly, no matter who you are. She don't do man's waxing. That's what we talked about recently on one of the shows. I'm like, how you did not do the waxing for the mans? I might want a bikini wax. You never know. I might want to rock a Speedo. You never know. You got to help me out, too.
I don't know.
Do whatever you,
I mean,
whatever floats your boat.
at least make it an option.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At least make it an option.
She came to the conclusion. She came to the conclusion that I got to hold my stuff. And I'm like, why do you not just have somebody else hold it while you're doing it? She was like, I'm not paying somebody else to look. Just find somebody else to do it. I don't want to do it. But yeah, that's what I do. So hopefully you guys see me again and we rock out. Listen to our podcast. Like, share, comment. We have the IG. We have the Facebook. We're all there. And Dr. Petty, because as you can tell by the name, I'm Petty. So do not put DR when you're searching on Instagram. It's literally Doctor. You got to spell doctor out.
Oh, shit. Dr. Petty.
Yeah, Dr. Petty.
Damn, I got to actually spell it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
They were like, I'm like, Dr. Petty, I see someone type in DR. I'm like, nope, you're doing it wrong. It's actually, you guys should spell it out.
Being petty is Dr. Petty.
Dr. Petty.
Yeah. I mean, I plan on trying to launching a podcast about being petty if I can pull it off.
You should call it Dr. Petty Podcast.
It was actually going to be called Words with Dr. Petty.
That's cool, too.
And I'm going to teach people how to be petty, but in a healthy way. I know it sounds crazy, but the perfect example is your workplace, right? You're dealing with that one coworker, and they're like, hey, do you know what we're supposed to be doing today? Then you're like, did you get the email? Yeah. Did you read it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know what we have to do today. I have to read the email. Right. That's being petty, but it's in a healthy way. Like, why are you being stupid and you're asking me to do your work for you?
You know what to do, motherfucker.
Right. So, I'm like, it's...
words. Like you said, you're good with words, so you know how to finagle.
Yeah. I mean, because plus it's healthy to be petty because you have to think about it. If you did not do that to that person, female or male, you sit there and you go home and you're like, they made me so angry today. When you can sit there and be like, I was being so petty today. It was so funny. They didn't even know what was happening. Mm-hmm. Like, just live with it. I do it so easily. It's not even funny. It's sad, actually. I'm sorry for people.
Hey, natural instinct.
It really is.
Being you, imperfectly perfect.
Facts.
That should be the name of the podcast.
Perfectly perfect.
That'd be dope.
Perfectly
That'd be dope.
perfect or perfectly imperfect?
Whatever.
Here we go. Here we go.
Either one.
What's ever in your universe.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that universe. It's crazy.
I mean, we colliding right now.
We are.
We are joining, and we're seeing the planets, and just jump right over Mars.
That's that cup.
Yeah.
That's that cup talking.
The crazy thing is, this cup didn't do a thing.
Yeah.
I told you not to be bashful. I told you.
I know, but like we can't. Like after we came down, we like just got. Yeah, we said I could have. Yeah, But then it's like,
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
I didn't know how long we was gonna be, and I'm like, and I kind of like to try to stay away from drinking and driving.
Well, next time you come, we're gonna get drunk as fuck, bro.
We definitely not gonna get drunk as fuck. I can definitely get buzzed.
Get
I
drunk
can
as
definitely get
Gotta drive
buzzed.
home.
Yeah, I gotta drive home.
You get Uber home. It's all right.
Nah.
Like Justin say, stay on the couch.
Yep, bro. Chill over there for real. But thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate all y'all as
Thanks
always.
for having us.
Definitely.
For sure. And yeah, no more closing things off before I end it. Good. Alrighty, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching Lavish Journey podcast, where we create and inspire and spread greatness. Hey, ding. Are y'all ready for the picture though? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We good.